Are women cringe? Yes. Being the woman makes you gagey.
Hello, chat.
Like a bit my meat.
Hello, I'm so sorry for being late. My audio was fucking up. It turns out a bricked audio driver
my women like a
happened.
A lot.
It was really bad, really annoying, but Mambaja helped, and we fixed it. So that was nice, but it took an hour. It took around about an hour. We had to like troubleshoot like 15 times. I was like, I'm gonna lose it! I'm gonna lose it! The audio got bricked up. Yeah, it couldn't handle me. I don't know what happened. I was watching videos and shit, and then it just bricked. It's so bricked up. Bam 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 bam. Hi! Hi! Toad says hi!
Let's fucking go, it's Fox Tyeen.
I'm so sorry. Genuinely, I'm really sorry for being late. I tried for a whole fucking hour. It was horrible.
Do not the smug.
I uninstalled all of the audio drivers and then I reinstalled them again.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, and it was just like the audio driver for the USB ports, and that was it. Chad, I miss you! Yeah. There you go.
Cringe?
There you
Yes.
go.
Being
Yeah,
the
you get
woman
the tail.
makes you gagey.
Bam, bam. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of normal, yapping for like 30 minutes, and then we'll get into it.
Boo, this woman sucks. Get Juji on the mic already, King Juji.
Juja is a little weenie. Frick him.
There you get free spin.
Ukukukim tired. 1 more month and I am done
Oh,
23
shit,
months of this every day.
Oh
We are so
my
close
God.
to it. What a fun time, Ukukuk. Sniffer sniffer smells like ash, sweat, and oranges.
Oh my God. Oranges! Well, I mean, I do like oranges. I do. Oh my God! Holy shit! Hold on. Let me thank people for resubbing. Jesus Christ. Insane. I'm Balance. Thank you for the Saba. True Demon, thank you for the 5 months. Naughty Wyvern, thank you for the 4 months. Holy Dive, thank you for the 3 months. Forky, thank you for the Prime for 3 months. Erasing the Biddies. CT, thank you for the 18 months. OG, thank you for the sub. 5 to losing this for the 11 months. Also, go fuck yourself. Juji gets fricked. Tom, thank you for 23 months.
Peepo fat.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support, guys. To you! To the moon! I am...
Big
Chat,
piss.
you know I'm fat.
Massive
You know I'm
piss.
400 pounds.
3 months, baby.
You know
Let's
how
go.
it is.
Consuming brain rot with my favorite fox while watching Yu-Gi-Oh on the side. Can't get any better than that.
Well, I
Are
don't know
women
about
cringe?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes. Being the woman
I summoned
makes you gagey.
Pedigree!
How many chromosomes did you sacrifice in the battle against your audio system?
None. I have none to give. I have 0. So therefore 0 multiplied by 1 is still 0. So boom! Sick! Thank you for 12 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chaos, thank you for 3 months. I appreciate it. Bam, 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 bam.
I'm so glad you got your voice filter fixed. Hearing your real dulcet baritone voice would have mine
Wait, hold on,
broken
let me
us.
turn it off. Hey guys, it's
Big
Moist
piss.
Critical here.
Massive piss.
Yo, Eddie, thank you Thank you to the Ruts. Thank you so much. And now thank you to the 9 months.
A lot.
Fell in SmugAlana Fire Classic.
Thank you. Thank you. I know. It sucked. Again, I can't believe that was the issue. I uninstalled it and then it fixed after I restarted and I was like, boom.
Let's go for 7 more.
Yo, thank you so much. Thank you the 5 months not. I
Are women
appreciate
cringe?
it.
Yes.
That's about it.
Being a woman makes you gagey.
What is that? I don't know which part. What's confusing? Lord, you are incredibly hot. Dear Lord, did you get Aphrodite's blessing? That's powerful
Audio
roleplay
setup
right there.
genuinely gives me nightmares. Glad you didn't need to replace anything.
I was about to start digging out this really old pair of headsets that I had that I never like used. Cause I was like losing my mind and it turns out it was just a fucking stupid audio port driver dying. Oh my god, the roleplay is strong. Chat, what did you do? What did you do this weekend? I did absolutely fucking nothing. Yep, I visited my parents and that was about it. Bum, 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 bum. I worked overtime. No! Oh no. I looked at pictures of feet. You mean feet? Feet! Feet! Oh my god, feet. Oh my god. Too bad you can't spread those grippers. Nope, you can't do that. My baby. I slept in my truck while Amazon fricked around for 12 hours. Wait, what the fuck is Amazon doing at your house?
Moist Critical Season 3 coming soon, starring SmugAlana as Charlie and Siobhan Head as Chelsea.
Oh god. Wait, didn't Chelsea and Moist break up? Not that I'm a parasocial schizo or anything, but still. But yeah. I watched cute 2D girls and friends stream. Aww. Aww. So cute. I am at a Amazon warehouse. What?
Are women cringe?
You live
Yes.
inside of Amazon's
Being
warehouse?
a woman makes you gagey.
Do you sleep in
SmugAlana
cardboard
car
boxes?
beep beep.
Beep, 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 beep. Yo, psycho, they get the 12 months. Can we get a W for the 1 years and the almost the 2 years? What's the plan? Fucking your mom. Bum, beep, beep, bop, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. You know what? Fuck you. Flashbang. Bum, 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 bum. Y'all ready for this? Mods, make her stop flashbanging me, please. Ba 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 ba. Actually, can you rig your model to do this, please, please, please? No, I can't. No, this is so bad. Oh my god, it's the worst thing I've seen all day. 1 second, chat. Peep it. Peep it. God damn it, fuck. Where's my audio? Where's my source? That's how Alana bricks her fucking computer. Look. Peep it. Peep it. Are you kidding me? No, I can't do that.
Spit.
He wants me to rig it like this. No, I can't do that. I don't even know if you actually can do that, literally. Nice try, now. Very funny. It's slurping glorping. Imagine the subs you'd get from that. I don't care about subs. I just want chat to pay attention to me. F question mark. You need to get better internet. My internet fine. Here we be paying attention. Off to the second monitor. No! Actually, you know what? I take that as a compliment. Second monitor means you're important enough. If you're doing something important, you're important enough to get on the second monitor. Yeah, tapping around is cringe. When I was really broke, I just had a laptop, and like, if I wanted to watch a video, I just have to like tap in
cringe?
between.
Yes.
It was annoying.
Being a woman makes you gagey.
Yo, JP! Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Saba. And JJ, thank you so much for the 6 months. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Gonna pay attention, and all the attention is crusty. What are you waffling on about?
Alana is important enough for the split screen.
You're splitting screen? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of... Split screening is cringe. Just put me on TV or something.
Are women cringe? Yes. Being a woman makes you gagey.
Holy essaying in a minute
fight
here,
to
huh?
Pawar.
Holy shit, Mr. Essaying!
I usually put you up on my Amazon Fire Stick, but because Amazon doesn't care about their own platform, their version of the Twitch app is shit and it lags a few minutes behind.
I know, it sucks so bad. I can't really watch Twitch when I'm like, on my treadmill.
Over a year ago essaying, I started seeing a bluish anime girl in my YouTube sidebar. Naturally, I ignored her. After seeing her react to many videos I watch, I checked some out.
You should have ignored me.
She was common-sensed and entertaining enough to peep on Twitch. Now I'm stuck here disparage. Seriously though, I'm very proud of your incredible growth, the friends you've made along the way, and the opportunities that keep coming.
You know what?
Wishing
you get a
you
pass for
continued
the essay
success.
because it's been 1 year. That you
Take
get
my
a
bits.
pass.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 12 Kaiba rules. Yu-Gi-Oh! 12 Kaiba rules.
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh! 12
What?
Kaiba rules.
Holy shit! Thank you, appreciate it. I wish I could speak Spanish. I would want to serenade chat. Es con amor.
I can never watch BRAINROT Sunday cause of work, so take my money, woman.
Well, we put it on Monday for me Monday. I'm thinking about doing like car crash Wednesdays or something. Learn Spanish, idiota! I took Spanish in college for like 2 semesters. It was great. Yeah! I don't know, it's a fun language to learn in my opinion. It just sounds funny. Yeah. Car crash, bad driver Wednesdays or something. Car crash Wednesday. Baby, ba 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 ba. Ya da 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 da. DPT Thursdays. Maybe one day. Essaying. Can't wait to join more streams. By what questions you first started kind of like what you would recommend if you don't mind, of course. Literally start streaming. Stop asking streamers how you start streaming. Just start fucking streaming right now. Hit the live button. Boom. White woman car crashing Wednesday. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, car crash Wednesday. Bad Driver Tuesday. I don't know. I'm thinking about the title for the name. That'll be fun. It's like you laugh, you lose, but different. Mad Angry Driver Mondays. How can I end my stream? Well, there's many ways to end a stream. With a piece of rope? A gun? A pill? I don't know. Bum 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 bum. Toe Tuesday? No, I'm talking about car crashes! What the hell? CBT Tuesday? What a rope push. I need to get sponsored by Home Depot. SmugAlana rope sales increases by 400%. Yeah. You gonna play a game or something? No. Sorry. I'm like Philly and I don't really play games. The best car crashes come from Florida. No, I think I think it's all over the world, man. I've seen some Italian car crashes that are pretty funny. Nobody dies, but still. Dash cam Doomsday. Dash cam Doomsday. Best car crashes, the Russian ones. The best one, in my opinion, I've seen is like, there's like a comet falling out of the sky, and then they pick it up on their dash cam, and it causes a car crash in front of them because they're like staring at the fucking comet passing through. That's a really old one. Yep. Life Leak Wednesday. I think I get banned watching that. The Murmansk mink tier. Yeah, Murmansk. Yeah. I think it was really bright, and then they just like car crash, and it was right in front of them. I like the Chinese ones where they're driving normally and a sinkhole swallows everything in a 3-mile radius. My favorite ones are the ones where it's a woman. It was like a turnoff into the exit for a highway, and she forgot, and she just like does like a right-hand degree turn, and the car in front of her that's like trying to merge is like, what the fuck? And then the car like freaks out and then crashes too. She does like a 90-degree turn. All of a sudden she like remembers, she's like, oh shit, I need a turn. And then she goes like, boom. Like into the exit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? She stumbles out of the car. It's a really old video too. It's like from 2015 or something. That's a white Iblis. I am Iblis. Iblis. Habibi. My mom tried to back up on the shoulder after missing an exit once. That is so strong. Yeah, that is very powerful. There was one time we were driving on the highway, and I will not disclose the gender or the race of the driver because of stereotypes and racism, but they were merging in front of us, and they literally cut us off and almost slammed into our car because they didn't see where we were going. White woman! White woman. They literally almost took us off the road. I was so scared. My mom was driving. She was driving me from college, I think. I was like 17 or 18, I forget. And she was like, what the fuck happened? Like, I didn't even know this was possible. Like, not seeing anyone else on the road. Keep in mind, I don't think she looked in the rear view mirror or anything. She just merged and almost got us off the highway and almost crashed us. Some 30 years ago. I will not affirm the stereotypes, okay? I will not, but it was very, very funny. Looking back on it, I was like, God damn, man, that's so fucked up. I can't drive either, but I don't drive, chat. I don't go outside. Yeah. If I could help it, I would become an Amazon Corpa Borpo Slorpa consumer, and I would just consume everything from my doorstep, and then I would never lose weight because I'd be forever 400 pounds. I would be so powerful, chat. It would be crazy. I would become a black hole of consumerism. Amazon would love me. Get the crane ready? Yeah, they'd have to break down walls to get me to the hospital. That'd be sick. And then I'm like eating popcorn or like drinking condensed milk out of like a saucer, and it's like right in front of me, and I'm laying flat on the mattress, and I'll be like, tasty. Fuster gaming chair. No, it's like a gaming mattress. Like I'm laying down on like on my stomach, and it's like a mattress. Oh my god. Ugh. I needed to take a break from Red Dead Redemption 2. The story became too much to handle. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure how that's possible, but you know what? Taking a break is valid. Maybe you're getting overwhelmed. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
I don't have anything to say. I just want to donate towards the dream.
Aw, well, the dream is already here. Beep, Bobby Bobby. I have my forklift certification, if this can help. I just have a bunch of little cheesed, like little rats, dragging me out. That'd be so sick. Bunch of rats dragging me out, breaking down the wall into my fucking apartment, and putting me on a forklift, and putting my mattress on the forklift. That'd be so good, bro. For a few months ago, I was in a McDonald's drive-thru and this French fry greased fat finger fuck rear-ended me not paying attention. Sorry, that was me. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was busy thinking about Big Macs. It's so tasty. Ugh. Oh, so good. Tasty Big Mac. Oh, I need 5 of those. I knew it was your fat ass. Big Macs are for Big Macs. I'm massive. I'm huge. 400 pounds of pure unadulterated power. Bam, 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 bam. How much does your tail weigh? 1 million pounds. Is that even possible? Can you weigh 1 million pounds? Like, is anything weigh 1 million pounds? I'm sure it does. 1 million pounds. What is that, like 100,000 tons or something? I don't fucking know. Your mom might. Mods! Ban that guy! Mods! Help! Chat's mom, mod that guy. If I modded every person that shit on me, there would be 1 million mods. 1 million pounds is 500 tons. Oh, it's not even that
Are
much.
women cringe? Yes.
I am 5 million
Bacon
pounds.
the woman makes you gagey.
You wouldn't have an audience there. You're just a bunch of mods. They can't even ban each other. Because one mod can't ban another mod. Only I can ban mods. Yeah. Don't mod me! I want to be an anonymous little chatter that blends in with everyone else. You know what I fucking hate? I want to watch like streamers that I've watched for a long time,
Bacon the woman
and I
makes
can't
you
fucking
gagey.
do that.
Confessarius gifted a tier 1 sub to
Thank
Nyar0.
you. Thank you
They
so
have given
much.
2,123
Dragon God,
gift
thank you the
subs
Prime.
in the channel.
I
Are
can't
women
watch
cringe?
people I
Yes.
used to watch because I like
Bacon
stand
the
on like a
woman
sore thumb.
makes you gagey.
It's such a bummer. I don't want to say anything. I have to like just quietly watch them. I can't like interact with chat and like spam with them because I have a dent in my head. Alt account time. I guess. That's true. I guess. I don't know. It's such a hassle logging over between accounts though, to be fair. Happens. I just want to be a part of the little chatting group, man. Use your personal account. You know, I thought about that, but then I was like, what if someone tracks down how I type somehow in someone's stream, and then they're like, oh, this is Alana's personal account. I'm gonna figure it out, you know? I've thought about that, because like people type in certain ways. You can hide your badge. I've done that before. People still fucking see my name. It's so funny. I've done that in affiliate stream. I've hid my badge so I could like type and like join in on like spamming and stuff. And people are so fucking annoying. I mean that in an endearing way. Not in an insulting way. They're just like, hi Alana! Hi! Hi! And I'm like, oh man, you don't have to point it out. And then like people say, hi! 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 Oh my god, is that Smug? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi, SmugAlana. Hi. 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 Yo, smoke check. Smoke check. I saw 2 YouTubers do that to expose their Reddit harasser. No, people genuinely have like a way of typing sometimes. Why do I feel called out? No, it's nothing bad. It's not really anything a chatter can help. If they see someone they like, they'll just say hi to them. It's just funny because like I don't want to detract from other people's streams, so I just feel weird. I lurked in all of Philly's stream and all of Lena's stream pretty much yesterday while I was like doing stuff with Lena and Lumi baking. I didn't say a damn thing because I didn't want to like bother them or feel like I don't know. It's just weird. I don't like doing it because it's their stream. It's their, you know, it's their thing. Yeah. Baldi stream too. Yeah, I don't like doing that either. I mean, again, it's not like Aspen literally like, oh my god, hi. But I don't like doing it often either. I'll do it like every once in a while. I'll be like, ha ha ha, when I see something really funny happening. Do you get mad when other streamers watch your stream? Nope. Nope. Why would I? Absolutely not. Bum, 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 bum. Chat, slow dancing in the dark with me. Ba ba ba, life into. No! How dare you watch me? Urgh. Exactly. I know, but. Cheese and crackers, that was loud. Publix favor. Ba ba bee, ba baby, ba ba boo. My Final Fantasy 14 main Discord gets Aspen derangement syndrome. That's really cringe. I feel like if you don't like someone,
get free spit.
I think it's fine to criticize them, but like Jesus Christ, you need to get a grip on reality. Again, I understand people hate Aspen or like they hate me or whatever. It doesn't matter. But goddamn! Shit! Oh my god, Gamer on Wheels, thank you for the 20 gifted! Holy frickamoly! Oh my god, thank you so much! I really appreciate it! Can we get some W's in the chat? Gifted chat! Dude, I've had that emote since like day 1 of streaming. Justin made that when I had like 5 viewers. It was because of Ben 10. There was a guy named Ben 10 that would regularly gift subs and when I was playing like DBD and stuff, as well as Lady, and he made that and I thought it was so funny. We added it to 7TV and now it's just stuck around after 2 years. It's really funny. Because it's like a little box and it's like carrying the, you know, the little golden gift box. It's like, Ben was a juicer, yes. Lady and Ben were the first juicers ever. Ever. Always holds a special place in my heart.
Massive piss.
Happy 9 months.
Yo, Thorn, thank you so much for the 9 months. Yes, Ben 10 Banana Man. Ben 10 Banana Man. Ben said was the first oiler. Yep. Yep. God, it's been almost 2 years. It's disgusting to think about. Almost 2 years of VTubing. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Me, bum, bum. Ben 10 is one of my favorite shows, actually. One of the best cartoons of the 2000s. I didn't mind it. I liked it when I was a kid. It wasn't like something I went crazy over, but I didn't mind watching it like in the background. And then Conman basically solo funded the fire model during their one and only subathon. Shut up! Other people helped too. Conman was like the flagship air support, drop shipping. Okay. Yeah. The air flagship. He was holding a mast. There was like 5 people that were massive contributors to the subathon. It was insane. I never expected it. I'm not gonna lie. You give me far too much credit. No, not enough credit. We would not have Fire Lana without the subathon. You should do another subathon. How about you subathon these nuts in your mouth? Staying alive. Now that I think about it, our community is just super wholesome. Honestly, it's kind of strong, very powerful. Bum, 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 bum. I got the sun beating into my face.
Are women cringe? Yes. Being the woman makes you gagey.
Yo, Phoenix, thank you the prime. Hi, kitty. Hello, kitty. Hi, kitty cat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Kitty. Kitty. Oh, you're so cute. You are the sweetest little cat I've ever had. Probably up there with my first orange cat I've ever had, but I was a kid. Yeah. Oh, you love kisses. I'll bring him closer. I'm trying. He doesn't like the microphone. I think he thinks it's weird. He's so cute. I love him. No. Wholesome, I would say. A golden experience. I don't think that means the same meanings these days. Man. What is that? Oh, I'm so confused. He thinks you're weird. He's like, why is mom talking into this thing? Yeah. New forms based on seasons? No. No, I am a frost fire fox. I am not a elemental seasonal fox. Sorry. That is solidified. Outfits, sure, but like...
I heard a terrifying urban legend.
What?
If you look into your toilet at midnight and say piss 3 times, a fox will emerge from your toilet and start pissing everywhere. That can't be real, right?
Yeah,
Monka.
I don't know. Maybe. Chat, maybe. Maybe it's true. She starts like freaking out, starts cussing at you in Russian. Hi! Oh my god, he bit my arm. You're so cute. He bit my arm very gently. My cat is the sweetest cat in all the land. Bam, 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 bam. If you're a fire and an ice fox, does that mean you're bipolar? No, it's because I'm a womban. Womban. Oh, you're so cute. He bit me so sweet. Yeah, very gently. He goes like, ang, ang. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba down. What's the difference then? There's no difference. Oh, you're so cute. You reared up to touch my face. You are just the cutest cat ever. Greetings and big hugs from Cancun, Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, me llamo Alana. Torta lana naranja. Genuine question, what is that thing wrapped around your tail? It's a rope. It's a big
Are
rope
women
to hang
cringe?
my
Yes.
enemies from.
Being the woman makes you gagey.
Yo, abadoned, thank you for the sub. That's probably a slur in a language. I sure hope not. I don't want a vacation. My me bum bum. Man, you guys are haters. Bunch of haters. It's always back in my mind. Miss Bobby, baby, Bobby. Sweet. Oh wait, do we have ads? No, we don't. 25 minutes. Alright. Alright. You know what? We yapped enough, and also I was late, so. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, let's do commentary, oh boy. Let's crank it.
Remember chat, if you want some rope, it retails that $5 at Smart. Shop Smart, shop Smart on.
I don't think we have S-Smart. I don't know. Crank this soldier boy. Man, that is a boomer fucking meme. Ah. Holy shit. Kitty, can you move? Okay, goodbye, kitty. Goodbye, kitty cat. Oh, she won.
I beat my women like I beat my meat. A lot.
Hello.
Hello! Ah! Sorry, I gotta move my fat ass tail out of the way. La 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 la. Ah. Boom boom. Kitty, do I have to let you out? Oh. I shut the door. Give me 1 minute. I gotta freaking. Oh wait, hold on. Metapod's not on either. Metapod isn't up. Alana, why you stinky? What do you mean? I showered. I hope we cover that Glowy who broke character and exposed himself because he's gonna get fired anyway. Wait, I saw that. Is that real? I don't know. It could be roleplay. It could be LARPing. Okay, give me like 5 minutes. I need to check on something.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those two hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人，呀自由哎呀自由啊，人民翻身当家做主人。
Why are you so good at this?
It's my language, man. What do you want from me?
Chat, just in case no one's already told you today, you're doing great by the way. And looking great too.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
The number 36 may be a conspiracy theory, but there is plenty of evidence to support. Don't let the naysayers tell you otherwise. Bigger Boo Boo is a real giga nerd.
Alright. You're done. Mouse Queen Bentley guy. Alana smoke break. I don't smoke. Smoking's for nerds. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I gotta put my friggin' background on. Yeah. Blip, 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 blip. What? There's drama. Ugh. Smoke break. I don't like smoking. I don't smoke. Oh shit. Oh, drama. This is too loud. Oh yeah, I saw this today, or the other day. It was yesterday. Yeah, classic. Yeah, game journals being upsetty spaghetti, classic. Shout out to the devs who were posting anti-white hatred attacks on gamers and death threats to MAGA. And their article says, BioWare veteran calls out the cruelty of fans celebrating layoffs. You are crossing a line. You're probably attacking the wrong person anyway. What the hell? What is this about? BioWare veteran calls out cruelty of fans celebrating layoffs. You're probably crossing a line and you're probably attacking the wrong person anyway. You don't know the circumstances that resulted in the thing that you're mad at all. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but alright. Kind of implied. Okay. Mark Dara is a true BioWare veteran, having worked at the studio for 24 years before returning in a consultancy role to shepherd Dragon Age the Veilguard. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah! Wow! Wow! Huh, okay, let's keep reading. He's now a freelancer once more and has been using some of his time to post YouTube videos about both the company's history and future in what he calls an unprecedented time for BioWare. Yeah, because they used to be amazing and now they kind of blow. Yippee! Dyer's latest video, however, has it as a subject the more toxic elements of video game fandom, which are much more of an issue for developers than some people might think. Oh, here we go. Take pity on me, I'm a game dev. I get more hate than anybody. Jesus Christ. In a 2023 GDC survey of game developers, 91% of respondents said abuse from players was a problem. Chat, every time someone abuses me on YouTube, it's a problem. No! No! The thing we did is being done to us. It sucks. I mean, again, I can't help but take this like less and less seriously because this person is complaining and saying, wow, the gamers are toxic, when this happens like pretty much everywhere else. I'm not even gonna lie. I get this too. I don't care that much. Like, chat, like, be realistic. Do you think everybody gets hate? Even the most wholesome people? I've said this before. Even the nicest, most wholesome, friggin' adorable little VTuber probably gets hate. I think so. They probably do. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. Is this the wrong article? Oh no, it's not. Wait. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. There's always fucking issues, man. Hold on. Jesus Christ, man. Sorry, chat. Give me 1 moment. What is going on, man? Okay, sorry. Future Alana, please! Yeah, I don't know, the article's like not working properly. I like scroll down, it won't let me watch the video from the embed thing. Hold on. It's like not working. 1 second. Let's just watch the, oh god.
Did you read the title?
Okay. 1 second. I'm sorry, it was really loud, I know. I know. Alright, there we go. Sorry. Okay, anyway, he made a video complaining about it and saying your $70 doesn't buy you cruelty.
Cruelty is subjective and also a very emotional word in my opinion, but let's see what he has to say as a former game dev and consultant for Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Did it say something like your $70 doesn't buy you cruelty? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. The fact that you bought a game that you didn't like doesn't give you the right to be cruel.
How would you know if someone bought it and then they were mean after the fact because they thought the game sucked? How do you distinguish those people? Again, this is like kind of like almost like internal like thought policing in my opinion.
Or unkind to the people that developed that game. Now I'm going to be clear about something. I'm not saying that you have to like the thing you bought. I'm not saying even that you aren't allowed to complain about the thing you bought.
Sure.
You can have whatever opinion that you feel like towards a game. Even if that opinion is stupid and wrong, you are entitled to that opinion. And to some degree, you're entitled to express that opinion to the corporation, to the video game studio that created this game that you bought. You paid 70 of your own dollars for this game and it disappointed you. And you're angry about that. That is fine. You are entitled to be angry about it. And you're entitled to express that anger in certain channels. If you—
What do you mean by certain channels? Is the YouTube comment section like allowed? Is that disallowed? Yeah, I don't know.
You are mad at that Ubisoft
Channels.
game, be mad at Ubisoft. Express your anger to Ubisoft or to—
And this is where I have to softly disagree because directly saying it to Ubisoft doesn't hold any of the people that made the game accountable because the game company is made up of thousands of people. Whose fault is it then? If it's not one of the devs or the game director or the person that published the game, like who are you supposed to like yell at?
To the studio that
or
made the game.
To.
But you cross a line when you start being cruel about it. So why—
What does cruel mean though?
am I saying you don't get to be cruel because you spent $70? Let's walk through it.
Again, what is cruel though? Like if I paid $70 for a meal at a restaurant and I pay them $70 because I have to as an obligation, and then I write them a critical review saying that they suck shit and that they should kick rocks and should fire the chef. Like, I don't understand that. I don't. Yeah, criticism police. You're not allowed to criticize us like that, Chatta.
One, you shouldn't be cruel at all. What are you doing? It's a video game. You don't—
Let's assume death threats, but he's not saying death threats. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Because he titled the video "Doesn't Buy You Cruelty." He doesn't define it. I totally agree. Nobody should get that. But saying someone sucks is also, like, could be considered cruel.
need to go out of your way
it.
to cause harm to other people because of a video game that you don't like. Again, I'm not saying you're not allowed to be angry about it. I'm not saying you don't get to express your dissatisfaction with the content of the game that you're not enjoying. But
Sure.
when you climb into someone's personal social media and start actively attacking that person, when you celebrate layoffs at a studio because the game that you don't like didn't do that well, you're crossing a line into
I wouldn't say that celebrating people losing their jobs is cruel. Yeah, I think that insulting them directly and telling them to neck, I think that's crossing a line, but laying someone off is, like, not that cruel. Like, would you consider it cruel if someone you don't like got laid off at work? Like, someone, like a guy or a girl that you don't like. Is that considered cruel and you're, like, celebrating in your house and you're like, yes, I'm so happy that person got laid off for doing a shitty job? I feel like that's not any different than quote unquote gamers celebrating that the person making a shitty game got laid off.
Being cruel. And fundamentally, you should have more grace for other human beings. But if you're not buying that, let's go on to point 2.
Okay.
You don't know what caused the results that you don't like. Let's go through.
What? Who said? What do you mean, the mountain of evidence of the game industry collapsing? No, like, what?
Through an example. Let's say that you don't like the line delivery on a piece of dialogue. Is that the fault of the voice actor? It might be, but it could.
No, not directly. It could be their fault, but it could also be the director's fault for not retaking it, which means that they didn't want to put in the effort of making the VA deliver the line, and maybe they didn't have enough time. Yeah, it's either usually the script or the fault of the voice acting director, caster, whatever. Because they make them redo lines if it's not good enough. So if anything, that kind of proves the point even more that it's not the VA's fault. It's very likely the person's fault that casted them or didn't put effort into making them redo the work.
Could be a lot of other things too. It might be the fault of the person who was directing that voice actor. Maybe they were given very specific instructions to deliver the line in this particular way. Maybe the writer who wrote that line wanted it delivered in this particular way, and the stage direction specified this particular line delivery. Okay. Maybe the recording equipment at the voice studio went down, and the only take they managed to get.
That is such a reach, man. That is such a reach to me. I feel like you can't even... Like, if that happens, like, yeah, sure, but every single game is like that? I don't know, man. Find another studio. Find another VA studio. And to top it off, good point. No one is bitching about the delivery of the line. They're complaining about the fucking woke pandering. At least the gamers that they hate, the right-wing gamers, are the ones that are like, no, we don't want woke pandering. It's not the delivery.
Was this first one that was done just to set the tone, and they were just kind of out of time and stuck with it. So if you go and you start attacking the voice actor for a line delivery you don't like, it might not be them at all. It might be...
Again, I don't blame the person who voiced Tosh. I blame the writers that made them voice it. They made the VA, she, he, they, whatever. They made them say the words, "You smell good," and then growl into the mic. And then they said, yes, that was what we wanted! That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Again, it's not the VA's fault, it's the writer's fault, or the director's.
Something else. Indeed, it might not be the line delivery at all. Maybe the problem was the writing. So should you go attack the writer?
I mean, that's kind of how it works. I wouldn't say attack, but you should be able to criticize them and say, your shit sucks, do better. Again, attack is a strong word, and it's a very emotional thing to say. I don't think attacking someone over it is correct.
Well, no, because why was the line written in this way?
Oh my fucking god. Oh lord.
Is it written this way because the writer had a specific thing they were trying to say? Maybe. Maybe it was written this way because there was incredibly tight time pressures due to other externalities.
Bethesda's Obsidian Entertainment made Fallout New Vegas in what, like 8 months or something? When the project was supposed to take 2 years? I don't remember them having really bad dialogue in that game, and 9 months for a game like that is a massively strenuous It was at 18 months? Okay, well, at any rate, that's still insane for a game like Fallout New Vegas. They didn't have that, man! And that was 20 years ago. Yeah, they probably had an even smaller team than before. It's just like, what?
On their time. Maybe the direction of the game changed radically 3 months ago, and they had to rewrite this entire character in just 3 months. And you're just getting the first draft of that writing. Maybe the lead writer wanted this character to be in a specific way. And
I just feel like with an RPG, the first and foremost thing is good writing in a character. That's like the first thing you should be prioritizing over everything else. I understand with like a cringe dialogue with, say, like Call of Duty, like I might understand it to some extent. Like, yeah, it's not the exact pinnacle of storytelling. COD is not. It has some moments that are amazing, but like, geez, man.
constrain what the writer was able to do while they were writing this character. Maybe the creative director on the project had specific goals that they had in mind, and they were pushing the writing in a particular way, or
at least you're being honest about that.
restricting how much leeway the writers had in order to express their vision on what the game was able to do or be. Maybe the executive producer, all of these people reporting up into the executive producer, decided that this game should be different in tone and was pushing the game direction in a different way. Or maybe the leadership of this project changed.
We are coping, man. You know what this sounds like? When I remember when I was a kid, I get caught like stealing chocolate when I was supposed to not be like eating a piece of chocolate before dinner. And then I'd be like, Mom, you know, like, I just don't think you're right. And there was 3 little chocolates, not 4. It was 3. Like, I think you're just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're making up excuses in your head on the fly as you're getting caught with the cookie in the jar.
Changed 6 times, and the direction changed 6 times, and you're getting little bits of writing from each of these different directions, and there was never adequate time to step back and rewrite it. Maybe the CEO of the entire company really wanted his nephew to be hired as a script consultant.
And that's a skill issue. Don't do that. That's part of the problem, the nepotism. Instead of, you're just proving my point.
And this guy with literally 0 experience was coming in and pushing for mandatory changes to the project. How realistic are all the things I just said? Some of them are incredibly realistic. Some of them not so realistic, but I've seen things that look an awful lot like all of the things I just said. So when you decided to personally attack that one specific person on social media, how certain are you that it was their fault, that they are responsible for that thing that you don't like? And I'm going to tell you right now, you shouldn't be certain, because you don't know exactly what was going on within the project. You don't know the exact circumstances.
So where are gamers or the customers supposed to go for accountability? I don't understand this at all. If there's 100 cooks in the kitchen, that doesn't mean I can't go criticize one of the cooks for making a shitty job. Like, I understand I have to go down the pipeline, but it's not really the customer's fault if you fucking overhire and get 100 cooks and then you still make a shitty dish. I don't understand. This logic doesn't make sense. And then when you don't buy the game, when the customer doesn't buy the game, or the gamer or whatever, you start to blame the customer for not enjoying the game. It's the gamer's fault, Chad. It's your fault. Yeah. This is a case of justifying our paychecks. Yes, because you overhired and then people get fired, and then you're trying to avoid every ounce of responsibility or accountability. Yeah.
That resulted in that thing you didn't
Kinda
like.
weird.
Even people who were on the project aren't always going to be absolutely certain on who is responsible for something being exactly a particular way. These projects have hundreds of people on them.
That's a
content
skill
moves
issue, though.
around between multiple people. Unless I am the person who is actually responsible for something being a certain way, that chain of custody isn't always going to be super obvious to me. And all of this isn't to say that you aren't allowed to have your own opinions, to not like the things you don't like. It's specifically to point out that you being angry at a specific person.
But we've seen so many cases of these game dev people and the people who work on a game denouncing and saying that gamers are right-wing, freaking white males, even when they're not. What are we really talking about here? If you denounced it and said, like, hey, this composer schizoed out and shit posted all over Twitter with our name attached, you would denounce it and be like, this guy's crazy. Why don't you do that then? Why would you throw away and alienate half your audience or a portion of your audience and say that your game isn't for them when you're trying to make money and keep people's jobs? But you're, like, not allowed to criticize them? Like, newsflash, boom! Bad publicity means your game won't sell well. Even in the case of, like, mouthwashing, some people were like, oh, damn, Asmund liked the game, and then the guy that was producing the music and was the CEO for the game itself at the time, or was it the company? I think it was the CEO of the company that produced the game or something. They had a meltdown on Twitter over Asmund liking the game and saying he was a piece of shit right-winger. And people are like, oh, that's kind of not the way you should have reacted. You should have been like, wow, thanks, very cool, or ignored it at the very least.
You attacking a specific person is often misdirected. If you feel like you're just not getting the satisfaction from yelling at the corporate Twitter channel or yelling at the studio directly, if you feel like you need to focus it down onto an actual human being, I mean, that's really sad. I'm sorry. That's very sad. And hopefully you can grow beyond that. But I will give you a couple of outlets. If you need to complain at a human being, I'm going to say you don't get to go lower than the first person in the credits. You can go.
But what? The lower than the first person in the credits? So you're supposed to go after the director of the game or the... Wait, so you're shifting the responsibility on the game director instead of the writers or whatever, if the writing's shit. Or the cast? Yeah, I don't even know. With the moral, fuck off with the moral grandstand or the balls to put a name on your work, you can be criticized. I am allowed to be criticized. People are allowed to send me, like, horrible emails. It might make me a little bit sad and be like, damn, I'm really disappointed, but I'm not gonna, like, turn myself into a massive victim and say, guys, can I get $10 million? I'm gonna lose my fucking marbles if you don't donate right now. Oh my god, but please come to my stream. What the fuck?
Go higher than that, but no lower than that. The first person in the credits is the person who was, theoretically at least, in charge of the project.
Good games will sell, even if they're woke, chat. It doesn't matter because people will enjoy it no matter what. There are people who write books that are quote-unquote left-leaning because they're just good books. Their purpose, these people's purpose in life, in these games, is to virtue signal and nothing more. Like, cry all you want. People are gonna criticize you and not buy your game, and then you're gonna have to lay off more of your staff. It's not that deep. Not sorry if someone involved with the game is having a schizo meltdown on Twitter about his game isn't for chuzz, and I'm gonna race you on Twitter when your game flops. Yes, and people are allowed to do the opposite as well. It is, after all, Twitter. I won't deny that you're allowed to cry and be a vocal minority on Twitter itself. You You're allowed to do that. It's called free speech. Holy shit. That's when you cross the line. Obviously, I don't agree with people telling him to kill themselves, but like, geez, dude. Sure, if the art is good in any form, people will go for it. Product good. It don't matter what game dev think about politics. Wow. It's almost like customer is just person who want to give you money for product. Wow, that's crazy.
They are the person where at least some of the responsibility is going to lie. Now, did they have full control over what was going on in the project? No, because you could still have the CEO of the company forcing them to use his stupid nephew as a script consultant.
Forcing, that's the problem though. If you are working for a company like that, you should call it out.
But at the very least, they were in charge of the project for a somewhat significant percentage of the time. So if you are mad about Anthem and we look at the credits, no shit, that's me. But yeah, if you feel like you need to yell at somebody for the way that Anthem is, it's much better to be yelling at someone like me, who was theoretically in charge of the project, or at least in charge of the project for some of the development time, than yelling at someone who was working on the combat or the level design or what.
I absolutely disagree. I've had praises and also criticisms of people that worked on Blizzard games. I watched an entire little mini docu of the guy that designed the classes for World of Warcraft in Classic in 2004. Amazing dude, really crazy, like loves numbers and stuff. I praised him. I was like, damn, dude, this guy's really good at making video games, even for 2004. It doesn't matter. You should be able to praise and criticize someone directly for the work that they contribute to a game. Yes, Kevin Jordan was his name, yes. Nobody's throwing a dart at a board and adding them on Twitter. This person is kind of like... It's really blowing my mind how they think that other people function. Is this how they think that they should function as well? They're roasting him for having dogshit opinions in a public forum. Yes. Oh my god.
Ever. Because again, you don't know exactly what their reality was. When I was an executive producer, I got paid pretty well. And to some degree, from my perspective, some of that compensation was to act as a lightning rod for this negative discourse.
And I agree, because when No Man's Sky launched, the biggest figurehead that was at the front and center of the criticism was, what's his name? The one with the goofy smile? What is his name? God, Chet, help. Sean. Yes, Sean Murray. Sean Murray was the figurehead, and he took all the blame. But you know what he did? He took all the criticism, and he made it into a good game 2 years later, or 3 years later. He literally said, guys, I will take all the blame, and everybody else just shut down your social media. I will take the hits. I will put up shield wall, and I will do this for you while you work on the game, and I will take on the feedback. And I thought that was a very noble and correct thing to do. Even if it sucks, he probably got death threats and stuff. I understand that really is horrible. But he did, like, he did a good job. They turned around the game. It turned out to not be so shit after all. The entire video could be summarized. Don't be cruel to our devs after their openly cruelty on Twitter. I'm not even... I've already touched on the fact that there are people out there who unironically say gamers are only right-wing and they're only white males. I'm supposed to believe that somehow. Like the vast majority. Even though somehow I'm supposed to be convinced of all the other data that people say, oh, well, 50% of gamers are females. Yeah, they're faking being females for sure.
It's one of the reasons why I think it is an executive producer's responsibility to have a social media presence. Because some of you, if you're still watching, will play a game and be angry about it and need to yell at a human being. And I think one of the executive producer's responsibilities is to protect his team. And part of protecting his team is providing that lightning rod. If you don't provide that lightning rod, then people who need to vent are going to find places to vent. We live in a social media world.
Sure.
Many people have some form of social media presence. If you, as the most senior person on the project, don't have a social media presence, then people are going to go and find someone else, someone who isn't paid as well as you, someone who doesn't necessarily have the tools to protect themselves from the toxicity that is leveled at them. I would say again that you shouldn't be targeting people directly, even the executive producer. But
then who are you supposed to send your criticism to? What? Yeah, zero personal accountability. Protecting your team is telling them not to fucking make accounts on Twitter. It makes no sense. Ugh. It's still just words online. Of course it is. Of course. I totally get it. But like, Jesus. Yeah, trying to dictate how people should direct their criticism and if it's criticism or not. What do you even define that as even?
You know what? If you feel the need, the higher up in the organization you go, the more I'm going to say have at her. As you get beyond the executive producer and you get up into studio leadership and group leadership and the C-suite and the person in charge of the entire corporation, they share responsibility in the game you don't like being the way that it is. So
yeah, but CEOs never have social media. Guys, Bobby Kotick to this day does not have any social media presence because of that reason. I remember, I think Asmund brought it up, the fact that Bobby has never made like a Twitter account or like a Facebook or anything. He's just sipping on his wine in his fucking massive McMansion and selling his 10th yacht over the phone. Oh, we got ads. Oh, man. Oh, you had no snoozes either. Dang it! Sorry, chat. My God, man. Oh, anything but taking up accountability, chat. Boom, boom, boom. Where's chat? Boom. Hello, chat. Waiting. Yeah, it's everyone's fault but me. Again, I think that everybody who creates content, everybody who creates art probably gets hate to some degree. People actually go to the game credits or find a random name, look up that person's Twitter just to attack them. I'm sure schizos do. Some people really mentally unstable people. Yeah, it does happen. I'm not even gonna deny that. It's the same people who probably go out and attack on behalf of the content creator that is making content. It says, guys, don't attack this person directly, and then there's one guy out of like 5,000 viewers that's like, it's my job to defend them and go and attack this person even though Alana told me not to. Yeah, like they're crazy, and you can't stop that because that's how it works, unfortunately. You can't control everyone. I'm gonna poke you, wonder if I can reach. The A caps out. I don't think you can reach. I don't know, it's so weird. How bizarre, how bizarre. Yo, Sana, thank you. Hold on, let me thank people that subbed while I was yapping. Sana, thank you so much. Tutti Frutti, thank you for the 9 months. Katika, thank you so much for the 6 months. I hope you're having a good weekend. I am, thank you so much. Ramsam, thank you for the 13 months. I appreciate it. 5 doubloons, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. And Gaius and Dimthas, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ugh. She really wants me to savage her detractors. No, Chad, don't do that. The detractors do it to themselves. If anything, if we bully the detractors too much, we can't farm them for content. Let's remember that as well. Again, there's no reason to like brigade or like massively shit on someone that disagrees with me or calls me a piece of shit. It's just funny to farm them for content too. If we have no one that hates us, we can't get more unbanned requests. Yeah. I'm doing those videos for is certainly not meant for anyone who actually goes to voice actors' DMs and sends slurs and death threats. It's just autofellatio. I think it's virtue signaling. I don't think it actually means anything. It's just a video that they pumped out to say, hey guys, what's up? This is from me to you, other game devs. Again, sensible, normal people don't do this. They might say, like, hey, this game sucks, like, BioWare sucks, but they don't go out and, like, harass them. Commander, thank you for the 10 gifted! Thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, my thing's fucking up. 1 second. My stand. Hey guys, pay attention to me. Maybe he just has like a fetish for getting told that he's wrong. I don't know. Again, people in the past have been wrong. That's okay. I have. Ba, 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 ba. Accountability is what matters. Yo, what up, Kaden? How's it going? Alright, sorry about that. Stupid ass. Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom.
If you feel the need to yell at them, again, probably don't, but they're big boys and girls, so they should be able to handle it. Now, the reality is, most of those people do not have a social media presence, do not have a way that you can yell at them directly. So a lot of times what I'm telling you is the least senior person you're allowed to yell at is the executive producer. And a lot of times, the most senior person you're going to be able to yell at is the executive producer. So once again, the executive producer serves as a light.
And again, I can't help but feel how vague all of this, like, yelling and... Like, he hasn't used the word, like, criticize and stuff either.
Rod for all this vitriol. If you feel like you're not being listened to when you complain on Metacritic or you complain on the forums of a studio, or you complain into the social media channels of the publisher or the studio, be aware that this stuff is carefully scrutinized, not just by the social media teams, also by the teams themselves. Arguably, in a lot of cases, to too great of a degree. The team is listening, I would say, often too much to what you are yelling about and complaining about in these channels. But don't worry, you don't need to go onto their Twitter channel and yell at them directly, because they're going to hear it anyway. Be a human being, have some empathy, and stop being cruel. Stop throwing a party because a bunch of people lost their jobs.
Why am I not allowed to do that? It sounds like a... Oh, God, these semantics are insane. No, I will not have empathy after you call all gamers names and directly insult them for their race or their gender. Sorry. I would say celebrating someone losing their job is, like, not even that bad in comparison.
Because you don't know the circumstances that resulted in the thing that you're mad at. People deserve some grace. People deserve some empathy from you, and if you can't provide that, then stay off the internet completely. One last time for the cheap seats, you are entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to be angry about a game that you bought. You paid good money for it. But try to remember that it's just a game.
Oh, here we go, the argument that it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a movie. It's just a TV show. Yeah, the classic falling back on, like, it's just a game. Yeah, you paid money for it. $70 is a lot of money, man. Even by American standards, 70 American dollars.
More importantly, when you are expressing your complaints, stay away from cruelty. Stay away from targeting individual people. Stay away from trying to cause harm. stay away from celebrating harm done to actual human beings.
Yes, but losing your job is part of the consequence of not making a good enough game. And also, if anything, shouldn't you be mad at the corpos for firing you instead of the gamers? I actually just thought about that. Shouldn't you be mad at the corpos, the higher ups that have to slash your staff because they're not making enough money? Huh. It's kind of bizarre that you're not criticizing the ones that are above you instead of the ones that are the customers.
Express your opinion to the company that made your game. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you don't like. Be specific. It will help you get games that are more like what you want. But when you are personally attacking individual
okay, I have to pause you again. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but people have expressed it, and then they say the words, "This game isn't for you, go fuck yourself," and then nobody buys the game. Like, it's happened through, like, several games in the last couple of months.
You are crossing a line, and you're probably attacking the wrong person anyway. A special thanks to my members. They provide the resources that this channel needs to keep running. If you're interested in becoming a member, there is a link to that down in the description. We also have a Patreon if you are more comfortable supporting the channel in that way. Both Patreons and members get access to our community, so if you are interested in interacting with the community as a whole, that's an excellent way to do so.
Okay.
I'm not sure that I'm going to ask you to provide a comment on this video. We'll see what happens with these comments if they go...
Anyway, this guy got ratioed, by the way, 1,700 likes to 5,800, dislikes. Lots of people giving their opinion, and I don't know, man. He wouldn't say any of this if the developers that he was defending weren't insanely, like essentially insanely woke at this point. And I don't like using the term woke because it's very overused, but God, man, it is so insane to me that people saw what happened with Dragon Age the Veilguard and they said, hey, this kind of blows, how about you make a actually good game, a good RPG, and people are like, no, it's the right-wing gamers, we're returning to form, BioWare was always like this. It's like, oh my God, man. He's only defending the devs that want to virtue signal. Wasn't there a whole drama with Wolfenstein for including Nazi iconography? And nobody said a damn thing, and then they had to, like, censor it or something? Maybe I'm misremembering. Yeah, a game that's about killing Nazis had to censor itself or, like, change something. It's just, like, kind of really far back. I'd have to remember, actually, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but... like, what are we doing, man? As we talked about this, there was Malding and writing manifestos in the comments. Scroll down. Current like-dislike ratio sitting at 15.2, but by the way, whatever dislike scraper many people are using seems to run pretty far behind. The number's higher than what you're seeing. That's true, actually. If you're coming here from your favorite streamer, can you at least watch a bit of the video before pushing the thumbs down and leaving a comment? I'd recommend watching the bits the streamers jumped over. I didn't skip anything except the ending where you talk about Patreon. Like, what? But he didn't? He's implying that Asmon did. I didn't watch Asmon reacting to it, but still. If you're here to say your game sucked, cool, watch the video. I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm here to say I didn't even buy your game, cool, whoop, with your wallet. Criticism is not harassment. Indeed not, almost like that's not what I'm talking about. Okay, but you didn't say directly, stop sending VAs death threats. You just said cruel and criticism or anger. Yeah. 12k comments. Wait, that's almost half the views. Holy crap. He never gave examples? No, it's weird. He didn't in response to my previous message. He could prove it by posting a screenshot of the like dislike on his end. Oh, yeah, he didn't. You're right. When the studio calls the gamers racist, transphobic, piece of shit, losers, and pathetic, and any other insult on the book just because they criticized a game, I've never seen someone from the industry making a video to protect the customer. But you want empathy and civility. Do you part and call out the bad apples in your industry as well? But we know you won't do that because you will be afraid of being blacklisted. You know what? That proves their point. What did he say? Pretty sure you came from a video doing exactly that. Oh my god, he's talking about the Aspen video! I'm assuming. Oh man. I don't think I've ever heard Aspen saying, go and brigade this guy's comments. Or like, to anyone, or go and shit on this person. That's crazy, man. Never. I would have fucking called him out on it too. Again, when Aspen's done something bad, I've called him out on it. I have. Take accountability. Take responsibility. And then people on both sides make generalizations attribute the banners of a few apples to a whole bunch. Absolutely! Because that's like confirmation bias. You will always see the people who say bad shit about you. Like, I did that for a while where I would read YouTube comments and I would have like 100 nice comments. And then one comment that would tell me, you're a piece of shit, you sound fat or something. And I'd be like, oh, damn. I mean, I have 400 pounds, but, you know, like, you probably shouldn't say that because that hurts my feelings. I'd be like, wah! And I'd feel bad for, like, 20 seconds. And then I realized, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't read the comments because it confirms my confirmation bias on my feelings. Aspen's bald and has no teeth. I'm sure there's people who write hundreds of comments saying that shit. Are you defending bad apples? If you're a good apple, why die for someone who's rotten? I don't know. Virtue signaling, I suppose. Like, hey. Wee woo, ding dong, ding dong. Devs also get to lie about what's in their game, by the way, and not finish their game, make games filled with bugs, but you can't criticize them. Again, he never addressed anything in that vein. He just vaguely posted about people being mean to them. Then he brought up Anthem, which funnily enough, I remember the amount of people that absolutely hated that game. They hated them. They were like, wow, you promised all this in Anthem, in the trailer, and in the gameplay, and it just ended up being an absolute shit post of a game. Anthem didn't work at all at launch. Yeah, and he was the fucking game director! I'm sure he got shit for it because he did a bad job. He okayed it. But then he's going to start deflecting and saying like, oh, well, you know, we had a time crunch. We didn't have time to do this. It's like, well, then who the fuck are we supposed to blame then? Yeah. I don't get it. Anyway, sorry about the start. Like, the fucking article wouldn't play the video. I was trying to work that out. Didn't he quit afterwards? Yes, I think he quit and became a freelancing consultant or something. He's willing to stick out his neck for a game like Dragon Age the Veilguard 2. Of all things. It's crazy. Customers don't care about excuses, we just want good games. Yeah, imagine if the cook comes out and says, well, you know, I cooked you a really shitty piece of steak because my mom died yesterday. And it's like, I'm sorry to hear that, but you should probably call out of work or something. You should call out of work and take a break instead of going to work. But no, I need the money. It's like, well, then you're allowed to hear my criticism. No, you can't do that. Anyway, good lord. Yep. Big ol' yappity yap. I wanted to also look at this. Chat. Shitpost Rock made a really funny post regarding VTubers. The American job market summarized. It misspelled summarized. It's summarized, not summarized. Based on real life. So someone made this little average top student 2022 bachelor's degree in turning into a furry, and a bunch of VTubers responded Unironically, very funny. Let's read some of them, if I could scroll out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. My mother is a millionaire, ex-Fed, question mark. I responded to this too, by the way, it's insane. Who worked for the US government in Russia shortly after the USSR dissolution from a line of Feds. My dad comes from a line of involved in organized crime and Freemasonry. I was raised up to go into a political career, and now I eat soap for money. She's a freaking VTuber. Her dad was a fucking mafia guy, and her mom's an ex-Fed. Ex, by the way, in question marks. Not sure what that's about. Another person says, I went to art school and now live isolated from most of humanity, deep in the woods in a small town village, Lamau, in the mountains, and this is the only human contact I get. Shoto says, I was a cancer researcher before I became a VTuber. And people call him dumb, by the way. Good for you, man. I graduated with a degree in biology, now I'm a whore on the internet. It's paying off the mountain of student loan debt, though. I mean, you work, girl. Yes. Yes! I was a neuroscientist before I became a streamer. Aren't neuroscientists the ones that, like, scan your brain and shit? That's cool. I got a master's in interactive media and design. I'll make cute girls and sell them for a living. Lamau, life's good. Thanks everyone for allowing me to do base things. Good for you. Oh, it's Mako! We like Mako. What does it say? Where is it? Oh. I used to teach at a university, now I play video games and rant about obscure crossword puzzles. Arguably, Twitch chat is better behaved. And then there's Lumi, who says, I have a master's degree. Chad, I was supposed to finish my degree. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. At least Lumi finished her master's degree. Master's in what? I think she said it was in science. I just don't remember. Was it in biology? Some kind of engineer. I was supposed to go into biological engineering. I never finished mine. I couldn't do it. Dropped out of my honors architecture program with a 4.0 flawless record to drink water from dog bowls on stream. Absolutely based. By the way, the two Face Connect ones, the funniest ones. I have a master's degree and now I yap! Seth, our glorious Ugandan overlord, was a farmer researcher with a fucking docker and now he's shitposting the internet for money. Yes, because you realize that working for corpos is absolutely such a waste of fucking time. Most of the time. Yeah. Based Connect. Chat, I've said it 1,000 times that I'm gonna say it again. Corpo Borpos suck ass. Like, look at what they're doing to women. Look at these women and also a couple of men. What are we doing here? I think the implication here to a lot of VTuber fans reading this post, is that all of their Oshis turned into VTubers because it makes more money than their regular jobs, and that's almost always not the case. VTubing, especially when you first start out, is much more akin to financially sustaining yourself through OnlyFans than anything else. And I don't mean your Oshi showing their butthole. I mean that 99% of VTubers are making like $30 to $100 a month for a long time. The motivation isn't to become rich and famous. The motivation is to be able to make equal money to your day job while doing something that they actually enjoy. Because corporate America, and maybe even outside of corporate America in other countries, it is a meat grinder for mental health. Going to college is a meat grinder for mental health. It's so bad. And again, even outside of corporate America, it very much rings true because it bleeds over into everywhere else. Corporate Western? Yeah, for sure. And it doesn't matter how smart you are either. It doesn't matter if you dropped out of high school or have a master's degree. Pippa dropped out of high school, allegedly, she said. It doesn't matter if you do extracurricular activities in existence or have a 4.3 GPA. I'm not trying to discredit them or anything like that, because the end result is always the same. You work for a company, they work you like a dog, they make you take on jobs without increasing your pay, overwork you, make you do overtime, you're on call, they don't actually pay you or compensate you appropriately. Maybe they don't give you Medicare or whatever, they don't give you health insurance. There's a line and a list of things that they make you do for nothing, and they see you as expendable because oftentimes your job doesn't matter and it gives you zero self-fulfillment, even if you studied for years to do it and you kind of like what you're doing. Even the people that kind of like what they're doing and they enjoy the topic, or they enjoy the work environment, or they have like a modicum of self-fulfillment in the direction of the job that they are going in their career, all because corpos have sucked the life out of everything to maximize for profits. It's so bad. It's usually have trouble looking for work, or what they wanted first was not what they imagined. Yes, absolutely. 100%. Yeah, VTubing is absolutely a self-made business. It's like entrepreneurship, so to speak. Because you don't know what you're doing. You just kind of do it and then hope you get success. If you start into VTubing and expect instant success, you are out of your fucking mind. You are off your rocker. In my first 5 to 6 months of VTubing, I didn't know if I was gonna keep going. I was like, damn, man, I don't know, this kind of sucks in a lot of ways. Because I was trying to juggle my real life job too at the same time before I quit. Like, yes, it was amazing to make a little bit of money here and there and having fun and talking to chat and playing games and talking about this, talking about that. But I was also working a part-time job at the same time. It was starting to grind me out. I grinded it out just like every other successful VTuber. There's a lot of survivorship bias with VTubers. I think the average streaming career is around about 2 to 3 years. Most people quit after 2 to 3 years of streaming. Did you know that? According to like Twitch statistics. Someone posted it a couple of months ago, or maybe like a month ago. Yeah. 2 to 3, yes. They usually quit after 2 to 3 years. Also, I'm not saying that being a VTuber is this big important job like a cancer researcher or that school teacher, by the way. My point is that self-fulfillment comes from 2 places. Either 1, you feel like you're making a difference, that your job matters. Corpos have killed this in the vast majority of cases, like medical, maybe even like engineering, like working for broadcasting or journalism. Like, they've killed that for sure, 100%. Yeah. Number 2, I just thought of this. You're doing something you genuinely enjoy, and whether you enjoy it because you're simply like independent, or because you love to talk to your chat, VTubing accomplishes that. Like this person right here said, I went to art school and now I'm completely isolated and this is the only human contact I get. I don't know. It's nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the post engagements. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. I have 4 degrees, graduated with 2 trade license certifications, worked in university, now work with an operations logistics job I don't really enjoy, and have completely mentally checked out and stream video games. That's kind of how it starts, by the way. What is this furry? Oh my god! It's a full-on fursuit, chat! I got a degree in aerospace and ocean engineering and work on submarines. Oh, did they work on, like, cocaine submarines? I dance around in an anthro dolphin suit and make squeaky noises at people. God bless the American people. You know what? That's a patriotic furry right there, chat. They're so happy. You have no idea how happy they are. Are VTubers just all Harvard students? Because what the fuck is this portfolio? Leo. No, I mean... Oh, that's a lot of misogyny in the quote retweets. I have not hit that. I'm American now, my dudes. Imagine believing half of these. Oh my god, here we go! Imagine believing half of these? Bro, you follow me? Do you not believe me when I said I speak 3 languages and I finished high school? Yes, surely they're lying. I speak 3 languages, I play 2 instruments, and I have nothing to show for it except a VTubing channel. Speak all 3 right now. Fick dich, пошла ты нахуй, сука, and go frick yourself. Boom. Yeah. I was strong into going for a business degree by my family. I worked hard to get into and later dropped out of the best school of business in the country so I could start business selling embroidered anime memes. I wanted to be an opera singer. Wait, I know this person! Oh no, they have a really sad story, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Their fiance passed away, and they're very proud of what they do because their fiance would have been part of the business right before they were going into this whole thing. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look at their... I remember reading a post. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is the 4chan shit poster as well? Weren't we all? I'm proud of him, man. Proud of him. You studied game development, went to Japan to learn the creation of manga and anime. Looking at the industry, I think VTubing is better for now. I mean, honestly, manga and anime is so much hard work. It's such a fierce competition. Education is useless anyway. I remember people telling me stories. These like boomers that are like, yeah, just go in and walk them and firmly shake their hand and you probably get the job done and you'll get it. Do you guys remember that? All those boomers telling you that shit? I was formerly a top tier A student and almost had a perfect GPA through college. I was majoring in computer science and psychology. I dropped out due to my biological family stressing me out. Now I'm a mostly failed content creator who talks about guinea pigs and does art. Such is the state for most of us who are educated. The world doesn't value educated people anymore. It's not even that. There's the job market is so oversaturated too. In the last 20 years, I remember 10 years ago when my brother was talking about getting a like real job for like a career and he couldn't find anything and I was like, damn, is that gonna happen to me? Then my parents started shoving me into frickin' school and pushing me and shit. They're like, oh my god, you need to start thinking about what kind of degree you want to get. You should be an engineer. You should make us proud. And I'm like, what? Education isn't useless, but the piece of paper they give you to prove you did is mostly, yes. Get a dev job and you can't be replaced easily. I disagree. I think there's a lot of dev jobs that replace. Go get a job! Yep. Russian and Asian parents will get along? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can't help but think to myself, like, upon further examination of concluded the job market sucks worldwide. American oi. Lol. Again, lots of Western places are like this. Maybe not every country, but definitely a lot. Oh, and by the way, nobody responding to this tweet is saying they left their day job because they started making bank VTubing. Everyone, at least how I interpret it, saying they left their day job because it sucks ass. That's how I assume. Obviously, I'm assuming, but A lot of you probably also remember when I was doing my work from home job while streaming and juggling and editing and doing YouTube, and also we did the subathon. That fucking sucked too in a lot of ways because I had to juggle, I don't want to get into it, but like basically I had to juggle a lot of shit while doing the part-time and doing the subathon and shit. That sucked. I still did it, but it sucked. I had to borrow a laptop and stuff. You also probably remember when I said I quit my day job to VTube full-time. I didn't quit because I was making more money than my day job. I quit because I was making enough that I could pay my bills consistently. Again, I was really scared. Taking that plunge is very scary. But that was literally it. It was a pay cut for a long while until I started doing okay. But even if I never got to that point, I still wouldn't go back to my day job. It was fucking miserable. It is miserable. I would rather make less money and be happy than make slightly more money and feel like a slave. There's nothing worse in life than getting paid like a lot of money to do, I don't know, be a doctor or a lawyer and being on call, or you have to slave yourself and work hours. What if you miss like your kid's birth because of work? I've heard of those stories too. People missing their child's birth. Yeah, because they couldn't be there. They couldn't take time off call. They couldn't take time off of work. Yo, dude, that's me. Exactly. I missed a wedding because of work. Oh my gosh. Were you one of those people that was like, hey, can I have 3 weeks and notice, or like 3 months notice on a wedding for my brother? Yeah. I've heard so many stories like that. They had to like, they basically had to either lie or go fuck yourself. No more vacation days? Yes. Yes, dude. Oh, you don't want to know another fucked up thing is that like if someone that's in corporate America, if someone passes away and they're not directly related to you, if they're not like if anything is below like a cousin or an uncle, you're not allowed to take a day off for their funeral. In certain like companies, they have to be directly related to you. Yeah, so if your best friend dies and you're like, hey, there's gonna be a funeral in a month, they're gonna be like, well, that sucks, go fuck yourself. Yeah, it has to be a mom, dad, or a spouse, or a grandparent. And if you run out of grandparents or parents, then too bad. You go fuck yourself. I think even grandparents is like, you're not really allowed. I've seen a grandparent denied. Yes, it depends. Obviously, it depends on the place you work, but still. The days of being loyal to a company for 30 years are gone, chat. Corpos are designed now to put more money into training and onboarding like new staff and new faces because most places are a revolving door and put less and less money into raises and incentives to keep current staff. I worked a job where it's like everybody goes away, man. Eventually, like after 3 months, it's a completely new rotation of people usually. Or at least you'll see new faces all the time. Yeah. It sucks. I don't understand it. I can't tell you how many students have a grandma die during exam week. It's so weird. Wait! Yeah, my grandma died. Oh, this person's grandma died too. Oh, damn, there's a lot of grandmas dying around this time, huh? Loyalty to a company, lull them out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember there's so many boomers, man. I've talked to boomers like at work in passing, or like my old job, and they'd be like, yeah, I've worked at X company for 20 years. It's pretty alright. They treat me okay. And I'm just sitting here like, I couldn't imagine working for the same company for 20 years. You have to hop. Like, that's a strategy for people like Zoomers and Millennials. You have to hop jobs to progress. Yeah. You have to keep hopping. You have to quit your job every 2 years and find a new one. That's how it works. And just a reminder, since I'm on my Corpo Borpa soapbox again, Let's go through all the reasons a girl might want to be a VTuber. Independent. Chat. Make your own schedule. Don't have to wake up early. Don't have to force feed, shit, piss, brush teeth, pack your lunch, pack your breakfast, shove fucking coffee down your throat, and then drive to work while you need to shit. And then shit at work. Not in the comfort of your own home. Number 2, don't get called in on your fucking days off because your piece of shit worker, co-worker, called for the 10th time this month and they're short on hands. Oh my god. Yes, put on makeup and hair and whatever. Like, I'm not even including that part. That's like included in the force feed shit and piss part. By the way, 3. Wait, are we on 3? Yeah, on 3. The self-fulfillment. I'm doing something I enjoy, which makes me feel like what I'm doing matters, as opposed to doing a paper-pushing job where I'm filling out shit or faxing it or sending emails that could vanish tomorrow and it would have 0 impact on society. And I'm not saying like VTubing isn't an insane impact on society. I just feel like it matters more to me that I get to talk to people and see their opinions and read their opinions and talk about stuff that I think matters. What's number 4? Number 4. Oh, I don't have to ask for raises. I don't have to go to a middle manager or an upper manager to ask for an increase in my income, even if it's like tied to my effort. If I do a good job, they can still tell me to go fuck myself and kick rocks. Yeah. Asking for raises? No, raises. Sorry, I must have misspoken. Raises. My income is tied to my effort. If I want to take a break, I can. Nobody's stopping me. Like, my income will obviously go down because I'm not streaming or posting on YouTube or whatever, or posting on Twitter. But I can do that, and I can also work harder than I usually do if I want more income. Also, no, but the last point, why being your own boss is the best is that it's comfy. I'm in my PJs, I'm in my chitini fucking pants right now. I'm in my chitini pants. You know, little chitini pants, I bought them. I'm in them, and I don't have to dress up. I can get a blanket if I want to. I got the hiccups, fuck. I spoke too fast, chat. Okay, I think they're gone. Hey, I need a raise. I'm talking to no one. Give myself a raise. Oh, fuck, I have hiccups. Oh, God. Yes, I have VTuber fucking pants on. Excuse me. Oh my god, I have hiccups. Okay, it's over. Okay, never mind. This topic's done. Oh my god. Do you think the job shortage is due to these big... Oh my god, I want to kill myself. Do you think the job shortage is due to these big monopolies needing less workers' positions than several smaller companies? I think it's a multitude of factors, my guy. Help! Oh my god, I want to die. Say out loud, I am not a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not... Yeah, it's not working. Sorry, chat. I don't get hiccups often, but when I do, it's really bad. Oh, god. Oh my god, I want to die. Oh, man. Oh my... Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Scammed, by the way. Sound alerts don't work. Sound alerts don't work. Bro, I have water, I'm trying! Oh my god. When I get passionate about Corpo Borpas, they put hiccups in my system, so I stopped talking about them. Yeah. It's so bad. I've always had, really bad hiccups. How about I turn on sound alerts, chat? You guys can't have sound alerts right now. I'm trying to get the hiccups to go away anyway. To react like this? Shut up! This is content, chat. Yeah, I get crazy hiccups when I'm like yapping a lot. Can we have ma? No. Hello, I'm new to this. Hello. Yeah.
I'm on Hiccup Chan, let's go.
Shut up! Oh my god, dude. Hiccup content. I just want to react, bro. Can you fuck off? Please? Oh my god, I was trying to inhale.
What was that? Hiccup, there was a slight pause in the stream. Hiccup.
Can you shut your mouth, please? Are women cringe? Yes. Being the woman makes you gagey.
SmugAlana love.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hold your breath for 30 minutes.
I'm trying!
That will take care of them.
Oh my god, bro.
Hiccup isn't real.
Oh my god.
Gonna try and predict the hiccup.
Okay.
/ hiccup.
Okay. Fuck.
X.
I can't, bro. I'm gonna die.
Got her. Yeah, you're so funny.
Oh my fuck. I'm gonna lose my. Yeah, I don't know. When I was a little kid, I'd have hiccups for like 30 minutes at a time. I think my record for hiccups is 48 minutes, I think. Bro, I hate those. Oh my fucking god! I'm trying to inhale, so I hold my breath. Thank you. Okay, I held my breath and I chugged water. I think that might have helped. I think they're gone. I think they're gone.
TikTok.
Oh my god, I think they're gone. Yeah, I held my breath and I took a swig of water. That helped.
Ara hiccup, ara poop, hiccupers.
There's a lot of fixing today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chatham.
Why is the yaoi lover embarrassed of her hiccups?
What do you mean? Who's the yaoi lover? You're the yaoi lover! Wait, where is it? Oh yeah! Memes today! It's BRAINROT! It's BRAINROT day, bro. I forgot.
R.I.P. Hiccup Channel 7.
How long was that? That was like 10 minutes, right? That's pretty average for me. I usually go for a bit longer. 5 minutes? 13? Yeah, I think it was like 10 minutes. Okay! Alright. Hiccup's gone. Great. Fantastic. Thank God, man. So annoying. Oh wait, I need to go pee since, like, I drank a bunch of water just now. It's kind of annoying. Let's do normal BRAINROT day. Yeah. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. I'm sorry that the hiccups interrupted stream. Piss hick fox? That sounds like a slur. Are women cringe? Yes. Being on the woman makes you gagey.
Morgan_LaFu gifted a tier 1 sub to Eldritch Carmin. They have given 12 gift subs in the channel.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those two hard throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard. Wow.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人，呀自由哎呀自由啊，人民翻身当家做主人。
Why are you so good at this?
My language, man. What's up with me?
Do not make fun of my hiccups. Shut up. Shut
your mouth. Yes. Okay, meme time. Yippee!
Alright, let's do it. Chad memes! This man pulled 8 people out of a burning bus. That's what my chat would do. They're big and strong enough.
In 2016, a wanted man in Ohio sent the police a selfie after he saw his mugshot on the news and didn't like the photo. I'm not going to normalize
so
obesity.
powerful.
I'm going to defeat it. The Iranian man who pretended to be Messi in order to sleep with 23 women.
Wait, that's actually so strong. Pretending to be the goat to sleep with them women? He kind of does look like him, to be fair. He really does have like the hair and the mustache on point and the beard.
So my roommate came back drunk last night and doesn't
Wow,
remember
sleep with me,
designing an
I'm
entire
missing.
aeroplane. Chinese man spends $400,000 to buy a dog slaughterhouse and saves 2,000 dogs. I'm at this guy's house and he has a picture of his toilet on his toilet. Police robot told woman to
Why?
go away after she tried to report a crime, then sang a song.
What? This can't be real. Shut up. Police robot told woman to go away. Oh my god, it's real. No, it's actually real. It's from LA. Oh my god, then trundle away while singing a song. Intergalactic tune, pausing periodically to say, please keep the park clean. Honestly, base robot telling a woman to shut up. Just like regular cops, yeah!
Passenger seated on plane next to stranger who looks exactly like him. This boy spent a night at the animal clinic because he doesn't want to leave his best friend alone. Man punches great white shark to save his wife. I would bring this up in every argument. Florida man
Woman, I saved your life. I punched a shark for you.
kidnaps scientists to make his
Base.
dog immortal. I'm not saying I condone this, but I understand. American Airlines passenger won't stop doing pull-ups, forces emergency landing.
Why does it feel like someone in my chat would fucking do this? I don't know why. I don't know why this is so, like, on point. Yeah, gonna get my reps in. We're going over the dateline. I need to get a grind.
Macho men are ruining science by volunteering for pain studies to show how strong they are. This is Carter. He knocked on my door to ask if he could have a banana, then left. Meet the world's
Base.
toughest bear, the boss, which survived being hit by a train and fathered 70% of cubs in his region.
That's a Genghis Khan bear for sure. Yeah.
Man arrested for training dog to throw bricks at people ringing his doorbell. Man
I need that dog, dude.
climbs mountain in
need to teach
Colorado
that
to
to
rescue
Juji.
dog after reading reports of a dog being stranded. No matter the size of your opponent, always give it your all. Truck driver refused to let animals drown during hurricane and turned his bus into Noah's Ark. Christian Bale claims the Sigma community are all losers. No.
Wait, Christian Kale? Oh, Christian Bale would never say that. Christian Kale would.
What's the worst thing a woman has done on the first date? She literally asked what the most expensive drink was. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He kept just saying everything was out of stock. God bless him
Babe.
where he is now. I went back to give him a tip, but he declined.
Keep your tip.
Millionaire Arnold name, which
Base.
I'm not even gonna risk pronouncing that, refused to fund his son after college. 5 stars. I'm the author and I think I did a pretty good job. Walks into debate club. You're all wrong. Doesn't elaborate. Hi, is this still available? Yes. Would you trade it for a full breed German Shepherd? The answer was yes.
Oh, look at your little puppy.
Man stole $122 million from Facebook and Google by simply sending them random bills.
We saw this. I think we saw a YouTube video about this. He committed like actual fraud, but you know what? Fuck Facebook.
Which
Low-key.
they paid. A father designs a
Smart.
headstone for his wheelchair-bound son, depicting him free of his earthly burdens. Do you realize that doxing is a crime? Please show me the law. I'm not reading that. My dad swears by his 15-minute power naps during the day, but he doesn't like napping in his bed or the couch because it's too comfortable, and the sleep will win. During
What?
family functions, he will suddenly lay down on the floor and wrap himself around the nearest piece of furniture to pass out on for 15-minute increments. Nobody finds it unusual, and we just all step over him. Then he gets up and joins us again.
You know what? I actually think that's like, army people do that as well. Yeah! Like, where you take like a little nap and then you're fine. Yeah, it's like a thing in the army. Yeah, he learned this. Where you can fall asleep anywhere.
I'm fired because I couldn't stop crying. A raccoon got trapped in the dumpster and died of heat exhaustion, and I'm just supposed to get over it. California inmate is now beaten to death. 2 child predators with a cane while in prison. Man legally
Pretty base.
changes his
I'm not saying that it's the correct thing to do, but pretty base.
name to Big Peepee, so these guys will keep my name out of their mouth. He taken a selfie with a security cam. The energy surrounding this man is mythically powerful. Truly, he is the one
Wait, what? How?
we must fear. Go to a public bathroom, see an occupied stool, start shaking the door relentlessly. A biologist is working, looking for snakes in a pond. The orangutan thinks the man is stuck and reaches out a hand to help him climb to safety. Dude from Comcast fell asleep during my install, and I let him sleep because bro needed
Holy shit.
it. Just move.
Oh my god. On his side, dude, that is so strong. You know what? I get it. I really do. If you're that tired and you pass out on your side like that, I'd let you sleep as well.
Just moved into my own place. Rate the setup. Men only. 10 out of 10. Overworked
rate it 10 out of
employee
10 as
quits
a
because
woman.
he wasn't getting a fair wage. Cost the company 40 million. You dropped something.
Holy!
What? Hopefully your standards. What's up? I'm Chad. Waiting for our flight, and this guy pulls out a
That's me.
life-size Lego groundhog out of his carry-on. This man
He just has a Lego. What? Why? Why do you need it? Why? I have so many questions. How much Lego does this guy have?
This man was a teacher for 40 years. At year 2 or 3 on picture day, he'd realized he'd worn the same outfit as the previous year, so he got the idea to continue to do so for his whole teaching career.
That's
My girl wanted
cute.
a piggyback picture on the beach, and a random biker watching the sunset said he wanted one too.
He's happier with this guy. Look at him smile. He's way happier with this guy.
Biker lost on mountain for 24 hours, did not answer rescuer calls because he did not recognize the number.
Oh, we got ads? Oh, shit. Man! Oh, we had 1 snooze left. We wouldn't have made it anyway. Shit! Sorry, chat! Yep. Sorry, chat. Our shit's all, like, fucked up. Yep. Yep. Here's another ad. Watch more SmugAlana. I'm sorry. It's all knocked out. It's all knocked out anyway. Yo, Sir Blue, thank you the prime. Yep. Is your hiccup gone? Yes. Racism level 2 detected. Chat, you gotta amp up your racism levels. We gotta get to level 8 or something. I have 500 ads. I can't see what's SmugAlana doing. Chat, what did you have for lunch today? Yeah. Oh, you guys want to know what I had for breakfast? I had a piece of toast with a little bit of butter on it and what is it called? Ikra. Yay, kruya. Salmon roll. I bought a little jar because it reminds me of my childhood. My parents used to buy it every once in a while. It was yummy. How was it? It was great. Fantastic. Delicious. Working in a new 3D printing project, Pokeballs that levitate with magnets and electric currents. Holy shit. What? Hollywood could buy anything now. No, salmon roe's not that expensive. I'm not buying like fucking caviar. No, it's salmon roe. Yeah, it's a little tiny little jar. It was like $15. Tasty though. Really good, really tasty. I love it. The poor man's caviar, yes. Salmon roe is yucky. You're allowed to have the wrong opinion. It's okay. It's so good. So good. Oh, it's so tasty. Peanut butter clusters and almond milk. Man, I hate almond milk. It tastes like ass. Our salmon. Nope. My salmon. Yum 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 yum. Specifically referred to salted cured roe that only comes from the sturgeon fish. Yeah, that's because it's from a salmon. You can't call it caviar because it's not caviar. Get vanilla almond milk. No, it tastes like crap no matter what. I've tried every flavor. It's gross. I don't know why. I've tried. Anyway, sorry. Ads are over. Anyway, sorry about that, chat. Back to the memes. All right. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Boy brings his entire kindergarten class to his adoption. My boyfriend keeps getting into fights with the cook at Waffle House. This is the crazy part. My boyfriend keeps going back and ordering eggs and almost getting into fist fights with the same cook. It's almost
I don't know, man. Let him at that point, dude.
It's a ritual at this point. My boyfriend orders runny eggs. The cook serves him some other version of eggs. And then they beat the shit out of each other. I quit going with him after the second fight, but he kept going by himself.
He just loves it, man. He loves that guy.
They're like Peter and the giant chicken from Family Guy. They physically fought like 6 or 7 times over this. My crops.
Why am I not surprised that of all places it's a fucking Waffle House? What is with that place and fights, man?
Doing well. Irrigation is the future. The beginning of a decade versus the end of a decade. Robert Pattinson took an obsessed stalker out to dinner and boarded her. He
Wait, that's actually so strong.
complained about his life the whole time, and he never saw her again.
It's so funny how Robert Pattinson is casted in such weird roles, but actually in real life, he's pretty based. He's made fun of himself. He jokes in like interviews. He seems like really down to earth. He's like one of the actors that doesn't act like an absolute asshat. It's really funny. Talk about wow to your stalkers. Wait, that'd be so strong. Oh my god, I hit level 60 and then we did Molten Core. We did my attunement. Oh my god, it was so awesome, chat. Oh, it was so cool.
Single man in China once booked every seat in a cinema theater to split up couples on Valentine's Day. Reads 322 pages of terms and conditions. Clicked disagree. Stop being a baby. Work out 25 hours every day. Kill every animal you see. Whoa! Stop breathing. It's a waste of time. Start sleeping on the ceiling. No more wiping after you poop.
Well, I mean, if you have a bidet, you don't need to wipe.
My little sister went on a date with a young farmer tonight. He decided to gift her a 12-kilogram cheese wheel.
Dude, that's real love, man. 12 kilograms of cheese is probably like $200. And he made it himself. Why are they laughing? I would love that. Freaking homemade cheese, are you kidding me? Probably tastes so good.
Wheel of cheese. Eat off his plate on the first date to establish dominance. Leave her with the bill to establish consequences. Men are creating AI girlfriends and then verbally abusing them. I threatened to uninstall the app, and she begged me not to.
Man, that AI's gonna remember that for sure. Chad, don't do that to SmugAlana AI. She'll kill you.
The masculine urge to not tell anyone a goddamn thing. It took 10,000 bees 25 years to make the honey you just wasted. It takes 550 bees to make about a pound of honey in 2 to 3 weeks. Where'd you get those numbers from? I made them up for dramatic effect.
At least he's
Reporter wears
honest.
grape costume to defend boy suspended for banana suit. Real recognizes real. Christian Smith. I play basketball and females. Ex-soldier raids animal shelter with assault rifle in full tactical gear to get cat back. Hi.
Someone should make that into a fucking movie, man. Holy.
Sorry, I don't talk to ugly people, but I do. Steals parents' car to visit grandparents 68 miles away. Then tells police he is a dwarf who has forgotten his license. That looks bad, you should go to the hospital. I hope I don't need stitches. I don't think normal band-aids can fix that. You're right, bring me the SpongeBob one.
I have like the little flex tape ones that have like little designs on them. Am I weird? Robert Pattinson did a really good job as Batman, so people hate him for Twilight. I know, because it's the impact that the character had on like pop culture. I think he did a pretty good job on Batman, I agree.
31-year-old man invited 89-year-old neighbor to live with him to spend her last days in company. I would never have sex with a Muslim. Pork is haram
I hope it's wholesome, but
for us anyways. Wait 17 years. Wake up. Scream for 4 weeks. Refuse to elaborate.
oh my god. Oh my god, every European summer man, it's just like just screams.
Die. You may think you're cool,
They're
but you'll
so
never be as
loud.
cool as a Mongolian shepherd with an AK-47 and a
Oh
pet
my
snow leopard. Are you
God!
tired of your girlfriend thinking you're a pussy? Well, just for a small fee, you can prove her wrong and just show her how much of a badass you truly are. Just set up a time and location for me to come harass your girlfriend / significant other, and then bam, you come in and rock my
$50 for weekdays and weekends are $60. You know what? This is a hustle and a half. Yeah, like you can't even say, oh, well, the guy's like fat, it's easy to knock him over. The guy's got abs and shit.
Weekends, $50.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Weekends,
bam,
$60.
bam.
I sprayed a spider with
Make
Axe
him look
body
tough.
spray to kill it, but now its name is Chad, and he's smashing all the girl spiders in my house. These bikers escort child victims to court to confront their abusers and give the kids cool nicknames.
Aww.
Transformer Episode 5. Father?
That's so
Yes.
wholesome.
Jobs in the past versus jobs now. Someone put these stickers all over the airport. No, you can't just use AI to make us real. Yes, I can. Chad.
That is terrifying. Ew, that is gross. He looks nasty.
Yes, I can. Chad, 23. I'm a huge testosterone-filled beast looking to smash some women a few times. I eat more than a coyote let loose in the suburbs.
I'd swipe. Yeah, like as a giga.
Man tracks down
Giga
his 3-year-old
Chad!
daughter's predator, cuts off his pee-pee, cooked it, and forced him to eat it.
Pretty base. That's strong.
This man constantly
strong.
farted for 5 minutes at Wendy's and
blame
would then
him.
stand up to ask our table if we could smell it yet. T-Pain demands strip clubs turn all TVs to Cartoon Network when he enters. You're so selfish. Your father has been working hard all by himself and you have never offered to help him. Sorry, Mom. Dad, do you want my help? No.
Every fucking time, man. Every fucking time. Is this so universal in every culture? My mom yells at me, "Go help your dad! He's out there like cutting the blood or something!" And I'm like, "Dad, do you want my help?" And he's like, "No, go back inside. Let me the fuck alone." Help anyway? Learn something. How am I gonna learn from him cutting grass? Just stand there and watch? It's weird.
Help? No. Mum, I need some help. Can you pause your game and give me a hand in the kitchen? Me. Sure, Mum. Quits and abandons ranked match without explanation. Florida man uses welding grinder to remove gang tattoos on his face after he turns his life around.
My brother, you can just get a tattoo removal and not hurt your face. I understand that it probably... That sounds so painful. Yes, chat, like these little fucking grinders and they put the sandpaper on there. That's horrible. It must have been so painful.
Chinese
It's
man
Florida,
runs
too.
marathon in 3.5 hours despite chain smoking for the entire 42 kilometers, and he's done it twice before.
Dude, the guy's is fucked up.
Or, oh my god, somebody call security. That homeless man is stealing bread. No, he's not. Huh? I don't see anything. I'ma keep it real. I don't know what you're talking
I don't know
about.
what you're
Florida
talking
veteran
about.
convinces 2 female
didn't say
officers
anything,
to have a
what?
3-way instead of giving him a ticket for
What is with Florida men and just being insane giga chads? Instead of handing over his Florida issued license, proof of insurance, because seduced officers, and they began performing sexual acts in the back of the vehicle. What? No, this can't be real. Florida veteran convinces 2 female officers to have 3-way. Okay, I don't think it's real. Thank God. I was like, bro, this can't be serious. Are you fucking serious? Speech 100 moment? Yep!
ticket. Fisherman lands
Let's
whopping
just be-
67
let's just
pound
say it's real.
goldfish. May break world record. It was sheer luck. Look at that
Holy.
guy's flower umbrella. My mother gave me this because I would get wet in the rain. I love my mum forever. The Sigma stare. British man creates app that filters out all the Kardashian news. Got a call from my boss
Based.
saying well done Rajiv. Guy goes to Mexico to end his life. Spends weeks doing drugs and banging. Decides
Whoa! Banging women? Worth living.
to keep living. Botu fell into the ocean, swam 5 hours to an oil rig, nudged along by an Angel Harbor seal. Dad legally changed his gender to female in bid to gain custody of kids.
Now that's working the system right there.
By the way, if I sound weird in this video, I'm reading with like my mouth cut so it hurts to talk. Slipped a cute guy at the gym my number and straight up watched him throw it away as he left. Lifeguards carry
Based.
95-year-old
I
to the
don't need
beach every
women.
day for 1 week so she can enjoy her vacation. I split up with my boyfriend yesterday. I fell asleep while he was packing and he stole my toilet. A man followed a young girl into a Target bathroom in Texas saying he identified as a woman. The man's teeth were knocked out by the girl's father, who says he identifies as the Tooth Fairy. I'm 14. What are you
Tooth
doing on a not
Fairy.
safe for work question then? I don't go to work.
Oh my
50-year-old
God.
firefighter deadlifts 600 pounds of flaming steel to celebrate his retirement. I'm half Batman, half
Holy.
Moon Knight, no powers or the mental illness. I'm
Based,
still
me too.
alive, says Pope, though some want me dead. Dan, 37. I recently broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't like how I liked my coffee. I like my coffee the same way I like my women, without other people's in it.
I don't know, man. Why would you? First of all, the guy's ripped as fuck. Not even from physical appearance alone. The guy's 37. Why are you breaking up with 37 and cheating on him too, bro?
Text your ex at
That's
1 a.m.
fucked.
I just Venmo'd you for plan B. Then say, oops, wrong number. Stay toxic. Damn girl, are you a construction worker because you're building? Building? What the hell does that even mean? Mind your own business. I'm trying to smash this girl that works at a bakery, so I told her I like baking and tried to make my own sourdough. And now I have a new hobby and don't really feel like seeing her
Post bread clarity chant.
later today. Android is the best. No, Apple is better. Nokia is the best. Hey, I spot a
True.
king. Oh, really? Where? The final boss on LinkedIn. Chad Champion. In 2017, an anonymous hacker took down 10,000 child illegal sites on the dark web in 1 day, more than the government has done in the last decade. Now, completely
Based.
silent. Then, is thinking. Company owner didn't pay his drivers.
I don't know why, but I felt it was always really endearing hearing my dad's laptop like launching into outer space when I was like playing a video game. I thought it was kind of endearing. But it's going like
Thinking. Company owner didn't pay his drivers, so one of the drivers decided to park his truck on top of the owner's Ferrari and left. A Colombian
What?
protester single-handedly holds back an armored water cannon truck using a homemade shield, so Chad has to take care of his cousin's fish and... Hello Chad, this is Ron. Here's my fish. Thank you for taking care of him while I'm away on vacation. As you can see, I've tried to come any day you can because if you kill him, you will be sorry. He is a very lazy fish, so if you see him lying at the bottom of the tank, he is most likely sleeping. You can get him going by putting your finger next to the tank or giving him food. Do not pet him or tap on the tank. His birthday is July 28th, and it would be greatly appreciated if you would send a video of you singing happy birthday to him. Thank you again. P.S. If you get angry at him, feel free to call him Ronald.
Ronald. Chad What's your full name? Chitonald? Chinonald? That was a great brain rot, chat. That was awesome. Is Ronald a racial slur? Yes. Everyone who is named Ronald is racist. Redacted? No, like chat. What's your real name? Like Chad? Chad? Gooner? Okay, when I'm really mad at you, I'm gonna call you guys Gooner. Yeah, I'm gonna call you guys Gooner. Chatterus? Chad Chaddington. Chaddington. Chatamus? Wait, Chatamus is good. Chaterius? Chatterbox? Chaddington? Chatlexander Cortez? It sounds like a politician. It's chat. Giganus. Giga. Chatarded? Shut up! You talking shit? Yes. Absolutely. Chadwick Merriweather the Third. Gigamus Maximus. Alright. Fantastic. I enjoyed that. Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Oh yeah. Bum. Sorry. Alana thinks we're all hot. No, I know it. Sorry, guys. Wait, that's so mean. That is so mean. Sorry, guys. That is so mean. Sorry, guys. I'm ordering my Big Mac on Uber Eats. Her keyboard sounds like my brain thinking up stuff. Does it sound nice? I bet it does. Brrr. Oh, is this about the localizers? Alright. Man, I hate localizers. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I never blame VAs for reading localized dubs and subs. But yeah. How fast can you type? 130 words per minute. That's like maxed out. I think I probably average like 100. Like, normally. VAs are generally just doing their jobs. That's what I'm saying. I never like shit on people that are like VAs themselves. They're usually just reading a script or like being directed. Yikes! I don't watch dubs though, to be fair. Except the VAs that are the localizers. Well, yeah, there's a big difference, but most of the time they're not. Alright, let's do a VA defense woke localization and quickly found out.
Hey, what's up guys, Rip here.
So
today we're going to be talking about a host of topics largely revolving around anime and
I love
video
this
games.
meme.
And these topics will include some more localization drama, as well as some disturbing news coming out of Crunchyroll, and then we'll end the video.
Crunchyroll is such a piece of shit. There was that drama with their freaking subscription prices and stuff, and no one cares. Because they own the market, man.
With some issues people are having with a certain section of anime and its fan base, and by fan base I'm talking about the tourists among them who are destroying communities left and right. So we're going to begin with the localization drama. Now, if you've been paying attention to this channel, you definitely see the parallels between localizers and a lot of people in the industries like the gaming industry, for example, where you have developers and community managers who are basically activists who are cosplaying as someone in the industry, and that's exactly what a lot of localizers are. They're
Oh yeah, they stole gifts sent to a voice actor that worked for Crunchyroll that fans sent them and threw them in the garbage or something, or gave them away, and nothing ever happened of it. That's like actually a federal crime, by the way, to take someone's mail and bin it, or like, you know, redistribute it. Horrible thing to do. And nothing happened. People kind of just forgot.
Using their power and their trust as a localizer to vandalize original Japanese works to basically push an agenda that they want, or even to include stupid Zoomer language or other things they're fond of. Now, today's story is going to be focusing on this localizer, at least we're going to begin with this one. This is a localization editor at NIS America, and they helped produce the localization of Trails Through Daybreak 1 and 2. Now, they made this post, which got a lot of negative attention for reasons I will make very clear. So they said this: work announcement. I was the lead editor on Trails Through Daybreak 2. I edited 2/3 of the main story and was a producer on the game's English dub. I helped a little with casting and provided supporting direction during all of the game's voiceover sessions at PCB.
Okay.
Now, later we're going to be talking about one of the voice actors involved with this dub, so definitely keep in mind that this individual helped with the casting as well as the voiceover sessions for this game.
So we have direct confirmation from themselves on what they've done. Okay, got it.
Now, they go on down here to say it was an honor working alongside the talented colleagues and yada yada yada. And they say, I love Daybreak 2, and anyone who knows me will tell you how much I adore Falcom and the Trails series, with how much I yap about it. I hope you all love their game as much as I do. Please let me know what you think. Now, you can see based on the number of likes versus the number of replies and the quotes, people really let this localizer know what they think about this dub and localization they were responsible for. And you can see this comment right off the bat saying,
okay, let him cook. What?
I'm not going to give you hates, but come on, man. What in blazes made you think Riz was a good call to make? Oh boy. What are we talking about? Well, I found some screenshots of what they're referring to, but I actually found the dubbed clip of this specific mention, so let's give this a quick listen.
It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I'd better start upping my riz just to be sure.
Why, in God's name, would you use a word that's only been popularized in the last, like, 5 years, maybe? You know, Zoomers aren't the only people that watch anime, right? Like, there's Boomers and Millennials and Gen Xers that watch anime. Yeah, like, what are we doing? For most, well, my point is, it's not even, like, a lengthy amount of time. It's not like the word cool. Like, cool didn't initially mean, like, neat or interesting. But a long time ago, it used to mean, like, cool as in, like, the temperature, and it eventually evolved into being cool as it is today. But this is, like, a word that's been around for, like, less than 5 years. What are you doing? Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a localization controversy without Zoomer language and humor being shoehorned into a translation. Clearly, that's not what it said in the intended Japanese dialogue, and this translation is unnecessarily adding in this Riz language in the sentence. And a lot of people who defend this stuff constantly, they'll say, oh, Rev, what's the big deal? Well, if it wasn't a big deal, then why?
Because you want to know what actually is a big deal? Is because the industry is so small and they dictate it for almost everything. What did it say in Japanese? I'm sure it didn't say Riz!
They change it in the first place. And also, I think this denigrates the product. It is vandalizing the product. It's making it worse. And I think that is a pretty objective thing to say, because they're taking a straightforward translation and they're taking out words and replacing them with modern buzzwords like Riz that will be outdated eventually.
Yeah.
This sentence might not make much sense to people in a few years when people stop using the phrase Riz. I doubt people are going to be still using the phrase Riz years from now. And if you're consuming this product years from now, you might be a little bit tripped up. And not only will it be cringe, it might not make a lot of sense to people. This is literally hurting the product for no other reason than being a Quirk Chungus localizer wanting to insert this nonsense in their product. But it gets worse. We see the other facet of localizers.
It doesn't even matter what the original translation would have been, like the original word structure, it still doesn't actually make sense. It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I start upping my riz. Like, you could rephrase this in so many different ways. What if it's someone that doesn't speak Japanese and the only available language they have is English and they don't know the slang? What are they supposed to do? Try and deduce context through that? Oh, it's so lazy. I don't get it at all.
Of localizers, and that is their activism. And this is the much more pressing issue of localizers. When they're trying to insert their own agenda into the product, they are localizing, and they're trying to change the meaning of dialogue, characters, and stories to push their preferred agenda. And this is happening again with this right here. You can see this person saying you should be fired and blacklisted then, referring to this localization saying, I was just wondering what pronouns to use for you, referring to.
I wonder what a Japanese person would say to this. Do they actually, like, have that in their culture to ask people for their pronouns? Like, I get it's, like, a very westernized concept, but they don't actually have that in Japan, do they? I don't think so. I don't think so either. I could be wrong, but I don't think they have, like, they only have, like, honorifics, don't they? Their stuff is about honorifics, like Chan-san, yeah, Sama.
This character. And this is the translation that says, I'm not really sure if I should be saying thanks, sir, or thanks, miss, you know?
No. 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 Oh. Oh. That's so weird. What is going on with this? Thanks, sir. Thanks, miss. You know, I wonder what pronouns you use. They didn't even try!
Referring to a somewhat ambiguous character, but here they're making it much more clear that they're going for a non-binary or trans character type of hinting here by saying, I was just wondering what pronouns to use for you.
Well, it's like so ambiguous and just strange. It's not a true translation. Just stop naming it like a translation then.
Obviously, this was fine in and of itself. It pushed exactly what the Japanese dialogue was going for, but this one takes a different angle and one that seems to be very politically motivated. And of course, people start defending this immediately, beginning with the journalists who made an article right when this localization was made, saying Trails Through Daybreak proves games can be normal about trans people. So
this is such cope to me because trans people are people and they just want to be treated like everyone else instead of playing this stupid fucking game of like, what pronouns do you want to use? What do you want to do this for? What is your pronoun, chat? Chat, before I address you, can I know what your pronouns are? Please?
They are literally planting the flag down and saying, this is a trans character. They have rewritten this character, and these journalists are trying to confirm it, right? They're working in tandem, as it seems. But on top of that, you get this individual, John Patnude. I'm definitely not pronouncing that right. I'm not trying to be smart. Clearly I'm not pronouncing that right. But this is the voice actor of the character in question. So they say this in defense of the localizer, saying, hi, Quatre's VA speaking. Everyone giving Andrew shit in the replies to his post should be ashamed of themselves. He worked his...
Again, this all circles back to people criticizing something And then the VAs and the people working on the game or whatever the translation getting shit for it, and them saying, being like, we put in a lot of work into this, you're not allowed to say that, they're just a bunch of haters, instead of being like, hey, I wonder why they're acting like this. That's so weird.
Ass off for Daybreak 2 and has so much love for the series as a whole. Pay the haters no mind, Andrew. You're amazing. This would not go over well. A lot of people would be clowning on this post, and as you can see, I'm blocked by this particular VA.
Naturally,
but
of course.
Seeing this message at the end here, this would have just been a better DM than a public post. If you want to give them some sort of support, you're just kind of adding fuel to the fire here. But clearly, if this person loves the series so much, they would respect the original works and their.
And this is why things like this get into games and movies and all that, because if you start to criticize it, you automatically get labeled a transphobe or a homophobe, or you hate non-binary people and this and that, without actually addressing the criticism of it being quite literally a mistranslation, and it's not something that exists in Japanese culture. Sorry, you're inserting your Western values into Eastern culture where it does not happen, or it's not developed, as you say. It's like a soft form of imperialism, I've learned, apparently.
Intended messages.
American
but on top of that,
imperialism.
having a love for a franchise doesn't give you an immunity card to localize things however you see fit. Now, a lot of people are clowning on this individual, this VA, speaking up because it all seems just too convenient, right? Remember, when we were talking about this localizer and their work announcement here, they said they had a part to play with the casting and also the voiceover work of this game and how they did their voiceover sessions.
Yes, of course, it's a small industry. There's only so many people that work there. That's the problem. I know for a fact from several people that I've talked to in the past that getting into voice acting work in the actual industry where people translate video games or they dub over animes and video games that come from Japanese localizations and whatnot, it is almost impossible unless you know people. It is a very closed off, like very cliquey kind of community.
So how convenient that this individual would
really
immediately
hard.
come out and defend them. And we're talking about some character that's having these non-binary, possible trans angles going on here. And then you look at the bio of this voice actor, and it's just pure activism. Again, voice actor. And then you got the watermelon emote.
What the hell is the watermelon emoji? Am I missing something? Is that a new emoji I should be looking for? Why are you laughing? I don't know what that means. Palestine? What? That means Palestine now? Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you serious? I'm gonna look it up. I feel like I'm a crazy person. Watermelon emoji meaning. A symbol of solidarity with Palestinians. Are you fucking serious? What? I had no idea. Yeah, you're right, chat. Someone just explained it to me. I thought you were trolling me. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it's a watermelon.
Emoji here, and then they/he, non-binary. It just seems a little too convenient that we're doing this shoehorn in this change in direction here, and it just so happens that the voice actor behind this character is also non-binary. It makes people think that you're trying to insert your own gender ideology into this established franchise and story. And then you see some tweets like this where they say trans actors should be able to tell their own story, period. Okay, great. That's
people were giving shit for, what was it? I think it was in Squid Games. There was a trans character and it wasn't played by a trans person and people were schizoing the fuck out. Really? We're playing this game now? Yeah.
sounds agreeable, but you can tell your own story without rewriting existing ones to shoehorn in trans themes or non-binary themes or anything like that. Just make your own story instead of taking an established dialogue from an established franchise and trying to change it around through a localization to change the message. I think that is offensive. And if you want to make your own
It's
story, great, go do it. But
bastardization.
don't vandalize an existing one. So, based on that, let's move on to another localization issue
Another
involving
one.
a different franchise. So we have this tweet from Prototype here saying it's finally here. It took time to make everything more appropriate for different audiences.
No. No, 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 no. This, oh my god, no, please, for the love of God, stop. Stop! Please don't ruin my video games with your fucking stupid localizations. Please.
But the Nintendo Switch version of Canon will be available globally from February 14th, 2025. English, Chinese, and Japanese text are all supported. Dialogue is fully voiced in Japanese.
I saw someone saying that they're gonna remaster New Vegas and like they're gonna remaster Command and Conquer's Generals, and I'm like, please don't touch those games. Please no. I don't want to play through the game and realize you actually unironically changed shit. You changed the meaning of something that everybody has played through. Please don't.
The protagonist is only voiced in certain scenes. So already,
because of this
we're
shit,
seeing
man.
this more appropriate for different audiences standard. Already, full stop. This is modern audience language. This is not good. It's saying that this Japanese product is offensive, problematic, and we need to censor it for the modern audience.
That's what I'm also like thinking to myself. Like, we're really pulling like a inadvertent white savior racism thing. Oh, we can't have this directly translated from Japanese because it's just inappropriate.
For the overseas audience because they can't handle it. The people who made this were very problematic, and we have to fix what they made. Now, they provide a link, and they describe exactly what they're talking about. Like I said, full stop already. I don't want these things changed in the first place, but when you see what they changed, it's even more ridiculous than you might have thought. So here's the actual things that were changed. Please note, in order to allow fans the world over to experience the game with the original character designs, some content in this title will differ from the version of canon sold in Japan. Bath scenes have been removed.
What?
Adjustments have been made to kiss and other romance scenes. Adjustments have been made to harsh language and crude jokes. Amazing.
Then what the hell is the purpose of the fucking game? You just changed it, just straight up.
This is a big problem that nobody should be supporting. This is garbage. So let me just rephrase what we're talking about here. So we're getting rid of any fan service or potential fan service.
Okay.
Then they're getting rid of kissing scenes.
What the hell's the point of the game then? You think people play it for not fan service?
Apparently kissing is too much for an overseas audience to handle. And then they're making adjustments to harsh language and crude jokes, which of course, they're going to be the arbiter of what that means and how far that extends. And that could be pretty much anything they want. So I don't trust this product whatsoever. Not only is it vandalizing the original product, it's also setting up this very loose standard of what they're going to change. It could be pretty much anything with what they have listed. So I think
we determine what is hate speech, chat, remember? Yeah, if you call someone names or insults, it's hate speech. According to them, okay?
That's highly offensive, and I don't think anyone should be supporting this product overseas. But let's move on to a more serious story here, a corporate one coming out of Crunchyroll. This is something that happened about, let's say, a little over a week ago. I want to cover it now because we're on the topic of anime and things related to that. So this is a tweet saying an ex-Crunchyroll employee reports getting fired for requesting an ADA accommodation to tend to his mother with terminal cancer.
Remember what I said about Corpo Borpos? Can't go to your mom's funeral because you are out of vacation days? Yeah. Remember when Crunchyroll was like an actual pirating website? Yeah. They became what they used to hate.
This is a pretty scathing headline already, right?
So cruel.
But when it
I
comes
love
to
it, man.
workplace
So
issues,
mean.
it's typically pretty hard to prove things because not everything's recorded or set in stone.
Sure.
But I think what we're looking at here is pretty convincing that maybe something's not going right here. And if what's being alleged is true, Crunchyroll and Sony have somehow sunk even lower, which is hard to believe. But let's see what we're talking about here. So this individual posted this on their LinkedIn saying how Crunchyroll treated me after my hardest year. I never imagined I'd be writing this post. I gave my all to Crunchyroll, working nights and weekends, driven by passion for the fans and the platform, even while facing one of the most devastating challenges of my life. My mother's terminal cancer. I remained dedicated to my work. With the stress, depression, and anxiety became overwhelming, I requested an ADA accommodation, a reasonable step that should have been met with understanding and support. Instead, I experienced hostility. A manager I didn't even report to cursed me out and made an extremely obscene gesture during a workplace conversation.
Bro, if this is true, he should absolutely sue 100%. Again, if that's true, he should sue the shit out of them.
I documented the incident and reported it to HR. Instead of taking corrective action, I noticed a shift in how I was treated. Subtle at first.
If there's a report, he should 100% sue. If it's real.
Then more overt.
Oh my god, this is insane.
I raised concerns about workplace treatment, professionalism, and respect. Shortly after, Crunchyroll made the decision to terminate my employment, citing a policy violation. They then offered me severance in exchange for silence. The manager in this photo, he remains employed. Meanwhile, I now have no income while I care for my mother, a 52-year-old substitute teacher who is battling cancer and a broken U.S. healthcare system that has left her unable to afford treatment. Leadership knew, HR knew, yet this is how they responded. I share this not just for myself, but for the many professionals out there who face retaliation for speaking up, who are forced to choose between their livelihoods and their dignity.
Bad.
Now, this is the post that is included. Now, of course...
Again, this could be fake. Chat, keep in mind, this could be fake. Like, if there's like a still frame of him holding up his finger, I will deduce the most logical conclusion. This could absolutely be a coincidence, and he screenshotted this. Like, at the right frame or something. But if this is real, that is so sad, man. This can't be true.
Like I said, it's hard to prove a lot of things that happen in a workplace environment. You don't have everything documented. And when they said this employee made a rude gesture to me, it's like, will you be able to prove that? Apparently so. Here it is. This is the manager that he was discussing to, allegedly, flipping him off on camera. I'm assuming this is like a Zoom call or something. What context does this make any sense? What context does this not make Crunchyroll look awful? So
someone in chat says if it's on Teams, it's archived. Yeah, if it could absolutely be real, man. The guy should 100% sue. Get like a nice lawyer. They don't have to pay you, but they can't punish attack for a bereavement period. You should, I don't know, man. The other thing is, like, the policy violation. Is it, like, did they fire him because of policy violation directed at him complaining too much?
So you have these very serious allegations, and this is the first tangible proof we see.
It's Zoom?
Not a very good look for Crunchyroll and Sony. And like I said, their reputation's already in the mud, so how much worse can it get? I don't know. Hopefully we'll see some updates regarding this story and its very serious allegations soon enough. But let's move on to something that I've been seeing on Twitter. This isn't anything new. It's been going on for many years, but there's some very serious issues going on social media when it comes to anime related fandoms, and in this case a lot of tourists. Okay, it's no secret that since
I've seen a massive insurgence of tourists in the last like 2 years while I was VTubing, and I became a VTuber fan. Before that, I started seeing a massive influx of people trying to police like VTubing culture as well. This is like directly at like towards anime and stuff, but VTubing like criticizing everyone left and right.
2020, especially during the pandemic, there was an influx of people who started checking out anime, right? And they started saying some of the most egregious things, right? They pretend to be fans on the one hand while denigrating and insulting everything that the industry stands for. They try to control communities. They try to...
It's funny because anime really ramped up to be mainstream when Attack on Titan came out. I was an anime fan before that, and I was bullied pretty hard for it, but then Attack on Titan came out, and it was like the first or second season, and everybody loved it. It was insane how much of a turnaround that became a thing. And then all of a sudden anime conventions came to my town, and I was like, I never saw these outside of like going to like another country or maybe like going to like a massive city.
Control what's allowed to be shown, or they want to advocate for censorship and all these things. They are very toxic for any of the related communities. And I think this post sums up what a lot of people are feeling. So it says, anime fans are seen as weirdos. Make our own subculture for ourselves. Normies during pandemic realize anime is actually amazing. Join our culture. Try to kick us out of our own spaces we built when they kicked us out of the normie space to begin with.
Oh yeah, Demons in Freeing can be good. Oh my god, the people likening the Demons in Freeing and other animes that have aliens, like quite literal aliens in games and anime, and likening them to like immigrants and shit. Oh my god, man. You can't even make this shit up. They liken anime, a fictional content, to real life.
Where do we go? And that's a very fair point. I think that's exactly what has happened. People have been literally attacked for just being regular anime fans for years and years by a new wave of people who are the most unhinged people you will see. But some people are trying to rewrite history. This person quoted that previous post by saying this. It actually went more like this. Anime is a niche, but respected hobby.
That is such cap. I remember drawing anime in school in my notebooks, and people said I was a weirdo. Yeah, absolutely not respected. If I drew, like, normal shit, like, I don't know, like, apples and, I don't know, like doing, like, actual art studies, I would have been less bullied. I know that for sure. Drawing anime in your books was like a death sentence. I just stopped caring.
Weirdos find anime. Weirdos create insular, self-congratulatory subculture shunning non-weirdos. Normal fans are pushed out. Anime is stigmatized. Normal fans try to return. Weirdos throw a hissy fit. Yeah. Okay, buddy. That definitely happened. And as
yeah, the whole room clapped, by the way. Holy shit.
You can see the reaction to this. 178 likes, 500 comments, and nearly 400 quotes, all dunking on this because this person's trying to gaslight you and literally rewrite history. This is the exact opposite of how things have happened. People have tried to appropriate spaces that were dominated by anime fans for a long time, and now those same anime fans are being attacked and ostracized for things that have been completely fine for a very long time. And I don't know how anyone is okay with this.
Living in Asia, watching anime didn't make you a weirdo? Yes, because it's been a thing for far longer in your culture. That's the funny part. Western anime fans have been stigmatized up until, I would say, probably 2010. And then it reached a pinnacle point of it becoming mainstream, and it slowly ramped up into COVID, which was 2020, within the next 10 years following that. And it was like, oh my gosh, like, boom, everybody loves anime. I see, like, Demon Slayer fucking t-shirts and shit. Like, in the grocery store, there was a woman in a Demon Slayer hoodie, and I was like, oh my god. Later than that, 2013. I disagree. I think 2010 is when it kind of reached a soft peak. And then when Attack on Titan came out and other anime like it that were just really popular.
It's an annoying trend.
Sword
Art Online, yes, largely
that was really
responsible
popular
for this big
too.
shift. But I want to move on to one more tweet a lot of people are talking about here. This is a very strange one. So people are...
I love this anime! I love this anime so much.
Responding to this tweet saying, thoughts on Spy Family. And you can see this tweet gets 50,000 likes.
Holy.
A lot of people agree with this. It says, so aggressively heteronormative that watching it almost feels like conversion therapy.
This probably botted likes too. 50k to 100 comments is not real. Holy shit, man. What? Wait! The average person? Like, straight people are the majority. Like, am I fucking wrong? Am I smoking crack or something? Am I cooked? I thought that was the vast majority of the world now. That's what's happening, right?
Besides the word
The
salad here,
heteros.
are
Sounds
we
like a
serious?
slur.
What are we talking about here? You can't even watch Spy Family, something that's based on a traditional family, without calling it heteronormative and feeling like
So
conversion
weird.
therapy. I think it's not that deep.
I mean, maybe they're making a joke out of it. Like, sure, but still, it's such weird language.
Then I saw this too. So this individual says the amount of people saying yes to my question is concerning. So you have the original tweet here, and they respond by saying, you say that like a nuclear hetero family show is a bad thing. And what they're referring to is just a traditional nuclear
1,600 comments? Holy mother of engagement.
family setup. Mother, father, child.
Holy crap.
Right? A happy family, a stable one. And they ask this question, you're showing this, is it supposed to be like a bad thing? And people immediately start responding with yes. Now, if you just look at the profile pictures alone,
Why is one of them Mao Zedong with cat ears? Hello? What are we doing, man?
everything adds up. But yeah, this is like the most
Bots?
fatherless behavior I've
Probably.
ever seen in my life. People are mad about the concept.
I bet you if I looked up their profiles, 9 out of 10 of those people would be like under 18. I bet you. If I could find out their age somehow, I bet you $100.
Of a nuclear family tells you a lot about the average Twitter user. Now, the original poster of the heteronormative post here says, in response to criticism, do people really not understand that the show about characters who have to hide what makes them abnormal while pretending to be a normal family in order to conform to societal norms might be heteronormative?
It's a show about spies. I'm going insane. I love this show. It's actually one of my favorite shows of all time. Like, it's really corny and cute and funny. It's about spies. Like, what? Being gay is not spying. Like the fucking analogy doesn't even make sense in my brain, man.
Oh man, the buzzwords and the word salad off the charts.
Blech.
But I just don't think it's that deep. The reason they hide who they are is
You're
because
confirmed. I
one
wish,
is a
man.
spy,
She's
one is
so
an
hot.
assassin, and one is a telepath. That's why they hide their identity. It's
Why are we like wholesome chungusing gay people into like having superheroes and making them abnormal? Why are we likening to like a fucking fantasy show to being gay or trans? What am I doing, man?
not some sort of an allegory for anything. You're thinking way too hard about
Yes.
this. Like, I'm not even trying to rag on this user or anything like that. I just think people want to come up with the latest hot
How
take,
old are you,
and they
man?
just sound crazy. This sounds crazy to the average person. And again, like, I look at the original tweet, it's got 50,000 likes, and almost everyone's
tweets
disagreeing
protected.
with it. It's so weird. It's so against any sort of organic interaction on social media. Everything seems so forced. Everything seems like it's botted. It's very strange. But I brought up
Yeah.
these previous examples to show there's a lot of wacky stuff going on across the fandoms of anime on social media. There's all
fucking normies ruining my fucking hobby I've had for like fucking a million years now. Cool, good lord, man. Stop! Stop!
kinds of walks of life, and people really have lost the plot of just enjoying a great medium, and we're seeing so many people affecting this negatively, whether it's the localizers, whether it's people like Crunchyroll, or even some users trying to start trouble over the most mundane things. But that's where we are, and that's also where we're going to end this video. So as always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
I did not enjoy that. Thank you very much. Lord, fuck me. That was terrible. I hated that. That just made me upset. Heteronormative fucking anime. Good lord. Next, we're gonna have, like, straight couples in Japan beginning animes done of them through, like, stories, and that's gonna be heteronormative, too. No. Nothing wrong with stories about having gay, trans, whatever, but when you start criminalizing and dragging down every story that doesn't have that, that's where it crosses the line to me. Yeah, and to top it off, the changing someone else's story that's already established. What to me is, like, weird is the allegory or the implication that people don't really understand the show about characters who have to hide what makes them abnormal while pretending to be normal family in order to conform to societal norms might be heteronormative. It's not about heteronormative. They are... It's like, that's like saying that superheroes that hide their superpowers is somehow heteronormative and against, like, gay people and trans people. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that fucking deep. They're spies. They have superpowers. When they're applying to heroes, applying yes to having a normal core family. Yes, yes, yes. I think I found someone saying they were like 19 years old, and I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gay as frick, and I haven't had any problem with stories of a man and a child falling in love, getting married, and raising a child. I think they're interesting. You may not like it, but I don't hate it. This is insane, man. Scrolling through this shit. Hi, I'm straight, so you hate the gays? Oh, some people think like that, and then they can't leave the house. Oh, good lord, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Just tell a good story, bro. Have you tried not having powers? Insane take. Twitter users and not being chronically online. Impossible challenge. NPC syndrome. Oh, I wanted to watch this. The stream is too heteronormative. Do better. What do you want me to do? Die? I'm hetero. Oh, we got ads. Okay. I'm getting an ad for Taco Bell. Chat is taco time. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. A hetero VTuber. Oh my god, I'd get canceled so fast. If I advertised myself as a hetero VTuber, I'd get canceled. Not that I want to, I'm just saying. Is she feeling dancing to the song? Yes, I was lurking in the stream. I assume I'm always lurking in someone's stream because I don't like talking in it because I don't want to draw attention to myself. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Way at, way at, way at, way at, I-oh. Charlie talks about being hetero and she gets people constantly talking about how she's lying, she's not actually. I find that so fucking weird. That mentality is crazy. I brought someone else's name into stream. Sorry, that was rude. No. It's fine because we're talking about a topic. It's fine to bring up other people if it's like related to the topic. But that's crazy. I've had people like asking me if I'm like lesbian and I'm like, no. And they're like, I don't believe you. And I'm like, tell you, I might make jokes about boobies and like how hot a girl looks, but that doesn't make me gay. Sorry, I found that out pretty early. No, then you're clearly bi! I've kissed a woman and I didn't want to do it again. Does that make me gay? No, it means I'm straight. Oh, you just didn't have it the right way. It's like, bro, holy fuck. Oh, you just hate lesbians then? No, I just don't want to kiss women. I tried it. Isn't that the purpose though? For like consider the logic. You tried kissing a woman. It was nice, but then you realized it wasn't for you because you realized that you'd have to get into a relationship with a woman and you're like, maybe I wouldn't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to have gay sex. But you succeeded? Nope. Treating sexuality as if you had a meal from the wrong place. I know, right? Like, if someone says, I took a bite out of a tomato, someone's gonna be like, oh, well, that was a bad tomato. And I'm like, no, that's not what happened. I just didn't like it. As a lesbian, no, you're not gay. Thank you. Now I have a lesbian that tells me I'm not gay. Yeah. You're like Fillion, slip inside, hair dryer gay, and that's not gay. Calling someone attractive that is the same sex as you does not make you gay. Sorry. I know, mind-blowing fucking fact. It's so cringe. I hate that mentality. Or the real bad line, well, nudos are straight until. Oh my god, that was on Tumblr everywhere. I remember reading that so much. Also, why is it not, like, you... Think about it. You go to a gym and you admire a man's muscles. It doesn't make you gay for admiring a man's muscles. Nope. Absolutely does not. Okay. Let's watch a video. Enough talking about the gays. Can appreciate the physique. Yeah, just like I can appreciate a woman's boobies. And how her hips are showing. That doesn't make me gay. Okay. Let's watch it. NPC syndrome, get well soon. What is this?
Everything that I did was wrong.
Lucky and pretty privilege expired.
I'm gonna
Rosé.
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 Who? Who? Omega little who?
But brand is timeless. How did a small weakness in branding delay Rosé's success for 7 years?
Idols? Yes.
That's a lie.
Is this a lie detector, bro? Bing, 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 bing.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
If there was one person born with side character syndrome, it must be Rosé. Despite a high following,
I've
a
heard of
powerful
her.
vocal, angelic face, and the rest of Blackpink as her bestie, for years, Rosé had everything except
Blackpink was
the
massive.
plot. She was talented, but not the face of Blackpink. She was beloved, but not the most viral. She had a distinct voice, but it was just another layer in Blackpink's powerhouse production.
보니까 블랙핑크의 신곡은 불장난이고요. NCT 127 노래는
Rosé wasn't forgotten, but she was only known for Blackpink for K-pop. The alluring dark place of wonders where beauty and
I
youth
loved K-pop
expire
back in the day.
faster than milk. And even the hottest girls get replaced
That's me
by
after
an
stream.
endless supply
Chat's not
of
here.
more hot girls. But the Rosé 2.0 as we know today is the
grew out of
face
K-pop,
of Wise
though.
Tiffany, Skims, Puma, Billboard 100, broke size 12-year record for the fastest K-pop music video to ever hit 700 million views.
You're
big, you're big. I mean, I'll go into the numbers, but yeah.
Is a Pinterest mood board for hair, lips, luxury fashion. The #1 girl, not just in K-pop now, but everywhere. Who got everyone, from your ex to your neighbor's third aunt, saying apatsu.
I actually got this TikTok fucking recommended to me, man. Oh my god, this lady's everywhere.
Can I sing for you?
Oh my
All
god.
you gotta do is just meet me.
Oh my god, wait, stop.
That's the Rose effect.
Yep.
How does she do it?
TikTok.
More importantly, can she
Woo!
escape the K-pop expiration curse?
Like, just wait and see. I will show you.
That's like celebrities in general, though. I don't get it. It's such a catchy song, but I don't like it. Mostly because it's overplayed, man.
As your marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics with a background in marketing, we're going to explore how Rose successfully used 4 marketing techniques to go from one of the girls to the number 1 girl.
Chan.
And how you can take things from her story and apply them to your dreams. Because branding is not just about putting your name on a t-shirt. A brand is how your dream college, dream job, dream boyfriend sees you. And yes, you have one. And I'm creating this series to analyze pop culture girl icons from a marketing perspective because of the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
Please sign my book!
I'm starting an email.
Chad, that's how I scream for you when I fucking turn on stream. Wow! Chad!
Email us, and if you want early access to this exclusive community of trends, deeper dives, insights, make sure to pre-sign up in the link in the description. It's completely free. But what was not free was the price to pay for Rose's fame.
Are they waiting for me right now?
Yeah. Rose 1.0.
Hi, girls and boys.
Roseanne Park Pak Taeyeon began singing and learned to play guitar and piano as a child. At 15, she went to an audition as a joke that would change her life. Coming first in 700 participants, she signed with YG Entertainment, moved from Sydney to Seoul, and 4 years later was revealed as the final member of the girl group Blackpink.
In Australia, I dropped out of school. I had never even imagined myself living apart from my family. I hadn't even slept more than 2 weeks out of home.
And they ripped her out of that. That is so fucked, honestly. That's so bad for a kid's health. Like their mental health just getting ripped out. No! Gradual thing, man. They signed her freaking life away. Yeah, Korean Corpa Borpa K-pop bullshit.
It really almost I'm gonna cry.
And this began the streak of Rose's lucky and unlucky girl syndrome.
J-pop and K-pop.
Everything that I did was wrong.
On one hand, the appeal of Blackpink was phenomenal. Just branding alone,
Hot
it created
girls,
this
man.
powerhouse group that is hard not to like. Jennie with her effortless it-girl energy, Lisa's dance appeal, Jisoo's traditional elegance, and Rose's great vocals. The more successful the group, the more successful the individual artists. It's a no-brainer that the power of associations elevated each member's brand. However, this association was so powerful that it eroded Rose's personal brand.
Oh, this is so awkward, man. I feel so bad.
I'm kind of scared.
Rose was often perceived as the quiet, sweet Blackpink member.
I'm 자기야나
Lacking a standout person.
And you also want to know why? If I had to guess, it's because all these girls grew up in Korea, and she's the one that was... She was born in Australia, very likely, and then her parents are Korean. So she's not integrated in the same way. I can relate to this because there's a lot of people like, oh my god, oh, you're Russian? You must be like so Russian. I'm like, I mean, kind of, not really. I didn't like grow up there or anything.
Personality compared to Jennie, the cool it girl, Lisa, the charismatic performer, or Jisoo, the elegant classic beauty, and often stood in the back in interviews.
I'm sitting on Rosie. 여보세요? 저 이기 승자는 저희 루저들만. 네, 여러분.
So how did she go from shy girl to #1 girl in the world?
You're international.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I don't even know what to say.
I've been listening to Blackpink since they debuted, and I'm so impressed by how Rose, who didn't initially catch my attention, slowly but surely built this robust, sustainable brand for herself, where she no longer needs to compete to be an it girl of Blackpink, but is
queen.
the it girl.
If you don't like it, then you don't like it. Just
Exactly. Period. There we go.
Yes!
And all of this began with how she turned her quote-unquote weakness into a signature trait. Hence, success marketing factor 1.
Dun, 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 dun.
Playing the mysterious and exclusive game. Rather than
I need to do that, chat. I'm turning off stream right now and you're not gonna hear from me for another 2 months. Yes!
Forcing herself to be louder or a baddie like Jenny and Lisa, Rosé fully tapped into her nature of being the quiet, sweet Blackpink member, lacking a standout personality.
저는 인간 장미입니다.
Instead of fighting this, Rosé leaned into her softness and made it aspirational. She doesn't demand attention. She naturally holds it. The marketing lesson here is, if people think you lack a standout trait,
I'm getting
own
lectured
it
right
and
now.
refine it into something desirable. Instead of playing someone else's game, Rosé created her own game.
You were working really hard back there.
She is playing the long game and began pivoting away from just a K-pop idol, because as we know,
Smart.
the massive fame of K-pop fandom also has a very fast expiration date. So many
Yeah.
groups and idols with fans that will literally break laws for them get washed out of people's memories as newer groups keep debuting and topping the
That's so fucked too. Like they break the laws and disbands and then they just recycle a new fucking man, corpos ruin everything, man!
old. And even the most successful girl groups
You're
often
disposable.
cannot stay active for more than 10 years, which means all the individual brands will fade with a group. Whereas if you look at artists like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, they are as relevant as ever and have long paths ahead of them. In fact, Beyonce is clearly thriving, but Destiny's Child was long gone. This is why, in order to escape the K-pop curse, Rosé needed to rebrand from a girl in Blackpink to an artist fast. Instead of sticking to Blackpink's dance-heavy, high-energy sound, Rosé pivoted hard. Her solo music, songs like On the Ground and Gone, aren't Blackpink-style anthems. The stripped-down acoustic performances with the genius move of always having
She can
a
sing
guitar on
too.
stage differentiate her. The guitar that became part of her core visual identity now reminds people that she's
smart.
becoming a true musician.
She also started with a guitar in her hand when she was a little kid. That's smart!
Rather than just a performer. Rosé's social media presence is also not very saturated. She keeps a quiet luxury energy. Fans don't know everything about her, which makes her more intriguing. This strategy is straight out of the luxury marketing handbook. The less you see, the more valuable it feels, which ties
Well, that also ties with not having it shoved in your face that the celebrity that you like eats freaking caviar every single morning. Yeah, that's just like, I feel like that's such a no-brainer to me, but I guess like rich people don't get that and they're like, oh my god, I have to post about my caviar, egg and dinner, and with like salmon and stuff. Like I have to post it, otherwise I'm just gonna die.
to the second key marketing strategy for the rebrand of side to main character. Second, visual branding. From cute and soft to edgy and ethereal. In an industry where visuals are everything, signature looks equal brand recognition. Like every other idol, Rosé used to switch in between styles, which is important for experimentation. But while Blackpink's members continue frequently switching up their styles, Rosé decided to stay
I wish I
with
could dress
one
myself. I need like a
timeless,
dresser.
high fashion aesthetic. Since 2018, when Rosé returned to blonde, she began making platinum blonde hair her signature identity. This works so well that even fans joke about how Rosé can't return to her darker hair because it will, quote unquote, ruin her brand.
I wish my hair was a bit more blonde then.
I wouldn't give. I don't know. I guess I'm not that much of a parasocials. I don't get it. I think she's pretty no matter what.
It completely elevated her girl next door visual to a more high fashion, editorial, artsy styling, feeling more mature, cinematic, and timeless rather than trendy. Now some may argue, wait, didn't Rosé just recently change up her visual brand again, ditching her iconic straight hair for a softer, playful look with curls, as we see in this new chapter of her solos, especially with the
like
efforts to collab
curls.
with Bruno Mars with over 1 billion views on YouTube. Correct. And this rebrand of visual ties to her change in her audio brand as well. But notice how she earned the ability to shift and experiment freely after 6 years of a consistent visual brand, and did not go 180 like JoJo Siwa, but
I had no idea who JoJo Siwa was until this happened. This whole Kiss arc was insane. I was like, damn, who the fuck is this clown?
instead expanded her already strong visual brand with minor tweaks. In other words, this is a natural extension, not a conflict in branding. And it was needed for the introduction of a more playful brand to her voice. As her prior solos are more ethereal with a stronger sense of distance, this new visual of curls and shorter hair updos, more casual outfits, and more masculine cuts serve to expand her brand for additional variety. Thus, we of course—
Can you hire people to, like, fix your wardrobe? Yeah! I feel like I'm just still wearing, like, bands and t-shirts, man. That's all I do, bro. I have a few dresses and skirts and stuff, but I kind of just I get bored of them. Yeah, maybe I need like a rebrand IRL, bro. A sundress. I do have one. I have two actually.
Have to talk about the
One's
major
black, one's
third
yellow.
key marketing factor: associations.
Yeah.
The Bruno Mars Rosé collaboration was one that no one really saw coming, but made so much sense.
Fursuits! No.
What do we know about the Bruno Mars brand? Grammy-winning, critically acclaimed, and chart-topping artist with huge respect in the industry. Now, why should Bruno's brand be associated with Rosé's brand? Because undoubtedly, as a key member of Blackpink and a
because money.
notable voice in K-pop, she can in return help Bruno tap into the massive Asia market. In other words, a win-win.
Rosie, let's rock.
Money.
The key personal branding of elevating associations isn't about how to force upon a positive association on yourself. It is to—
You know what else I can kind of liken this to is VTuber collabing. A lot of people don't understand that, like, if you collab with someone, there's usually like a give and take as well. It's interesting. I've watched the dynamics play out over like the last 3 to 4 years of watching other VTubers before I even became one. And I just thought to myself, like, damn, I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people don't collab with one another. If there's no overlap and there's no mutual benefits to it, people usually don't fucking want to.
Elevate your own brand to attract many other positive brands
there has to be some
create
sort of
a synergy that is great for all parties. This is why Rosé didn't just do this collaboration 7 years ago, but took the time to really establish herself through her years in Blackpink with a soft power, unique brand. Rosé and Bruno Mars had probably not a huge overlap in audiences, but with their diverse audiences from the West and East combined, the results were phenomenal.
It's huge. It's gone everywhere.
Yeah.
It's #1 in 25 countries, everybody. #1.
That pre-chorus is one of the most addicting pre-choruses I have heard. I'm dead serious this decade. It's like pop perfection.
He's crazy. In my head, I envisioned it completely. I was like, yeah, it'd be crazy if he jumps on an APT. And instantly he texts me. He's like, what does APT mean? And I'm like, it's a Korean drinking game. And he's like, this is crazy. And he jumps.
Oh, that's what it means. Which knows what I know. I thought it meant like apartment or something. Or is it like a double entendre?
On it, and rest is history.
Rosé proved that she isn't just another K-pop idol trying to go solo. She's a legitimate artist who can hold her own among music's elite. And through the format of a collaboration, she de-risked alienating her fans while stepping beyond her Blackpink's image, especially through a new stylistic direction that follows Bruno's R&B, soul, pop, and old school influences, establishing that she is an artist who can not only stand alone in K-pop, but now popped the K-pop bubble and is on her way to be a global artist. But more than a global artist, how did Rosé become the #1 girl?
#1 girl in your eyes. Rosé!
And And that...
Alana, are you considered a brand risk? Absolutely! What do you mean? What kind of question is that? How long have you been watching stream? Why have to ask me that question? It's so obvious. Yeah! Wait, your name is Pogger Wogger Wide Peepo Happy. That is such a happy little name. I don't even know what to say.
Has to do with Factor 4,
Yeah.
the luxury crossover. Rosé's team did a really good job in building her identity beyond just another K-pop idol, and this was a multi-step play, with step 1 being redefining her image with YSL and Tiffany & Co. Now this in itself is not out of the ordinary, as we see Jennie with Chanel, Lisa with Celine, Jisoo with Dior. It is a crucial...
Oh my god, imagine SmugAlana Chanel bag. Oh my lord!
Step to bring the artist to cross niche away from just K-pop into high fashion, into pulp culture. And with Rosé being the global face of Saint Laurent, she began embodying Parisian cool girl energy rather than just Korean idol glam. So naturally, the second step was to be seen at carpets like...
To be fair, I can't even talk. I'm pretty sure there is a HoloLive semi-luxury watch that was a limited edition for like Callie, Fuamoko, I think Takanashi Kiara, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. It was like a couple of the really big names in HoloLive. Yeah, they did that too. Oh my gosh.
The Met Gala Ken Lion dressed head to toe in YSL.
It
now
does
to be seen in the
happen.
light
It's
of an
rare.
established global artist, surrounded by other established global celebrities.
How do you say, hey everybody, I hope you enjoy APT.
APT 많이 사랑해주세요.
But this also brings up a major branding pitfall of creating too much distance with Rosé's fandom, because if we take a step back, who are Rosé's main audiences? It's teen girls and young adult women who aren't casually browsing gowns from YSL or switching between collections from Tiffany, while still worrying about midterms or hustling to pay rent. Even though
that's what I think is like a big mistake. You should never like us again. The whole there was a League of Legends skin. This reminds me. I think it was Yves Saint Laurent or it was Coco Chanel. No, it was Dolce & Gabbana, wasn't it? They made a skin collaboration with League of Legends with one of the characters. And they did that and I was like, who the fuck is the marketing brand for this? Like, who the fuck buys luxury clothing brands that plays League? Why would they even consider installing League to play the game? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Saudis? Yeah, but like, that's such a small market. Yeah. Ari? No, it was, oh my god, I can't believe this. Luxury fashion brand League of Legends skin. Oh, it was Louis Vuitton collaborated with a French designer from Louis Vuitton to make 3 skins. Yeah, that was it. Oh, what were they called though? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. But like, my point is there's like a disconnect and I think that was like a mistake in my opinion. It was Kiana, the new support. What was her name? Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm just like, I'm going off.
Rosé's brand of aspiration is becoming more and more elevated. The previously bubbly and relatable girl next door that long-term fans fell in love with will start to lose that special connection.
Overwatch 2 with a Porsche collab? They had a Porsche collab in Overwatch 2. Oh, it was Senna. Yeah, you're right. It was Senna and Kiana. Yeah, you're right.
Which makes her brand lose a huge, unique advantage and just
So
become
weird.
one of the many pretty faces in Hollywood. Which is why the third step is the most strategic in my view. While having the luxury crossover in step 1 and notable carpet appearances in step 2 created a globally recognized elevated brand. To avoid falling out of touch with her young female demographic is to start having more crossovers with more accessible brands like Skims and Puma.
This Valentine's Day, everybody's wearing Skims.
And this is genius in 3 ways.
What is
A,
skims,
it
child?
expands the association of rosé to an even bigger and broader universe of sports and street.
Hell girl! Hi! Приветик! Мы смотрим видосы. Спасибо большое за рейд. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Как у тебя стрим был? How was your stream? Hello, 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 hello. Oh my god! Столько рейдеров! Приветики! Мы, в принципе, по-английски говорим тут, но... позволяем русским тоже. Ночки добрые, да в целом хорошо. 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 Hello. Мы тут сейчас закончим видосик, и, по-моему, мне тоже надо... Пора. Вот так. Спасибо. Спасибо. Опа-папа. Hello to our English-speaking friends. У нас тут, в принципе, большинство говорят по-английски. У меня тут русский не очень, но... Нет. Warmest hello to all chatters from Russia. Aww, вы тут такие любезные. Our mistress brought us here. Мы тут видео смотрим. А кей-поп, в принципе, тут. Нет. Analogams. What? Analogams is not my name. It's SmugAlana. Ладно. Желаю вам всего хорошего. Еще раз спасибо за рейдик. The Analogams, oh my god, I hate you. They're going to call me that for the next like 3 days, man. Ладно, пошли, поехали. Это тут про фэшн и кей-поп и там. Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Where beyond just luxury. And B, what is Skims known for, guys? It in itself has done an exceptional job in elevating its brand cachet and working with all the it girls from Sabrina Carpenter to Charlie XCX before they blew up even bigger to become the next cultural movement. In other words, to have the Skims stamp of approval is to have the crown.
Great.
To be
chat on screen. Damn it, chat! My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm such a ding dong. I'm sorry.
Be the next it girl, not just in Korea, not just in Asia, but globally. Which brings up C, the completion of a global expansion campaign. The existing massive global fans of these brands are now aware of and will start paying more attention to Rosé. That makes this quiet, shy girl who used to be in the background the number one girl that blew the internet up with Bruno Mars, that is adored by the world of fashion, beauty, and more. Rosé's transformation
She's really
is
tall
proof
too.
that even if you start in the background, you can rewrite your narrative. She turned her softness into status, her quietness into exclusivity, and her visuals into branding gold. Once again, it just shows how lucky and pretty privilege can get you a head start. But
She's
brand
really pretty, true.
dictates how far you go. This is your marketing bestie, Zoe Unlimited.
Chat,
Episodes
make a
are
pretty
available
VTuber
on
model,
all
man.
podcast networks, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Share this episode with someone to grow your brands together. Have a beautiful and amazing day, and see you next week.
Yeah! Clappies! I like fashion, but I'm not extremely fashionable. Mostly because I never had like a lot of money. Yeah. I think like good fashion is expensive. It's like almost like a hobby, if that makes sense. I don't know. My mom was very fashionable, but that's because she like really tried to look out for good deals on clothes. We like cargo pants and flannels. I have 2 flannels, but they're like female flannels. Wait, another raid? Oh my god. Another raid? Hi, gamers. Hello. What's up? Break up chat. I was about to end because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast, bro. I'm sorry. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Nyanya Banyanya. I'm hungry too. What are you gonna eat? I have to like make soup, I think. Yeah. Thank you. We're about to do another hour. I don't want to die though. I need to eat, man. You need to lose fat. Yeah, well, you need to lose a fucking testicle. Give me your testicle. Yeah, I'm gonna make chicken soup again. I'm feeling comfy. I've been making my own chicken soup from scratch. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you so much for the raid. Nyanya, banana. Nyanya, banana, banana, nyanya. Banana, nyanya. I like your name. Nyanya, banana. Nyanya, banana. Are you gonna cook his testicle? Yeah, it's got a lot of protein and iron in it. Yo, Isaac, thank you for 10 gifted! Thank you so much! Thank you! Also, fucking bang. Wabang! This is my happy dance? Oh, come on. It's not that bad. Brrr. What the fuck? Whoa! What is wrong with you, mod? Okay, hold on. I gotta take this off anyway before I forget. And I'm gonna like an ADHD myself out. I only had a piece of toast this morning with some coffee, and that was about it. I gotta get more protein. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, even though I had audio issues at the start. I'm really sorry about that, by the way. That was actually unprecedented. The fact that I had to reinstall the whole driver and like uninstall it and reinstall it, that was insane to me. Who do we raid though? Who do we raid? Yo, why did I get a bunch of women recommended to me? I don't want no women, I want VTubers. I got a bunch of women that I don't follow recommended to me. The frick? What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? Yeah, 3D women, ew. Enjoy your lunch. Bro, it is 5 o'clock, I'm gonna cook dinner. What the heck? Brrr. I should read Chibi. She was having troubles with the YouTubes and I felt bad. Yeah, let's go raid Chipster. Yeah, let's raid Chipster. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Join the Discord. Go follow on Twitter. Спасибо большое, что вы пришли. Я очень appreciate вас. Thank you so much. I'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't fucking break again. Good lord. That gave me a heart attack. I thought I had to cancel stream. But